Hello everybody, my name is Kismet. I am the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds, Kismet Ring of Destiny. I have led my team for over 14 years. We've had over 800 members over that time, and we have had a lot of fun in a lot of different games. Now, one of my favorite games here is, of course, Fallout Shelter, what we're going to play right now. You can see that I started playing it down below on June 14th, right before my birthday, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do on my birthday? I'm going to stream Fallout Shelter. That's what I'm going to do. And then I had so much fun doing it, and so many people came into the stream, and so many people, we talked about Fallout Shelter and about Fallout and about all the things. We had so much fun that was the moment that I said, you know what? I'm going to do everything I can do to become a full-time streamer. That's when I fell in love with streaming. Now, I've been streaming since way back in the Justin TV time, but really just for my members, just so they can see what I'm doing, skill rotations and those kind of things. But I fell in love with it when I started playing this game. I love this game. I've been playing for over a year every single day. I have several vaults that I've gotten to maximum 200. I've played in survival modes and yada, 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 a ton of stuff. And I'm going to show you all my best tips today. I'm going to show you all my best stuff. And right here, running right now, my prayers have been answered. That's right, the PC version of Fallout Shelter. Now, we're going to test all the limits. We're going to see what's new. We're going to do all of that. Now, I'm not going to be hanging out with my team tonight. I've already let them know. Guess what, guys? Fallout Shelter has dropped for the PC. I'm going to be playing that. But here we go. We're going to launch for the very first time PC version of Fallout Shelter. Come on, let's go to it. Let's go to it. Again, this is not on iOS or Android. This is live on my PC. I can't wait to see what the maximum amount of dwellers is. That's what I want to see. All right? So let's get started with a new vault. You guys know what number I'm going to choose, right? Do you guys know what number I'm going to choose? That's right here, Vault 45. That is the number I'm going to choose. Now, I get the question all the time, why did you choose number 45? That seems such an arbitrary number. Well, I chose my thing because I was turning 45 at the time. That's right, I'm actually 46 now. And that's why I call it Vault 45, because the first moment that I decided to become a full-time streamer here on Twitch. So that's what I try to do every single day and work toward that goal. So let's get going. I'm going to show you all my best stuff here in Fallout Shelter. I love this. I love this opening sequence. I think it's the greatest. So I press the next one. Now you can skip past this, but I like to take a look at it. Hey, that looks familiar, huh? That's actually where I modeled my desk after. The one here in Fallout Shelter. I don't have that kind of cool chair, though. That would be awesome. Special room attributes. And, of course, here we go for the first time. Loading in. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, let's take a look. Helpful hint. Welcome to your new Vault Overseer. Let's introduce you to the basic concepts. All right, let's get going. Now, I do have entire guides on Fallout Shelter, how to start your vault and all of that stuff. I'm actually making a new one right now. Probably what we're recording right now will eventually be part of the new guide. But here we go. We're going to start. Now, I already know a lot about Fallout Shelter, a tremendous amount. I've been playing it nonstop for an entire year. I don't cheat. I don't pay to win. I don't buy stuff. I don't buy boxes. I don't glitch. I don't cheat. I play totally legit. I don't play any other way because I don't want to rob myself of the enjoyment of the game. First thing I can tell you right off the bat, the graphics are awesome. The graphics are super clean, super sweet. I see a Nuka-Cola in the upper right-hand corner there, which is something new. Now, if you've never been in my stream before, you may not have noticed that I came up with a fantastic idea. Flip this thing right here called the Magic Red Arrow, and I can point out things. Check it out. We got a Nuka-Cola up here. We, of course, got some cash there. All this is looking beautiful, especially on the PC. Now, I'm actually kind of zoomed out here. I can zoom in just a bit here, and we'll take a look at even more. By the way, all the people in the stream right now, the people who are watching my stream right this second, you're going to get your name first into the Fallout Shelter. And if other people show up later and they just, it's too bad, too sad, Kismet, I showed up too late. Too bad. Don't get your name in there until I get some more settlers, right? I want to see what the maximum settlers are. I can't wait. I can't wait to find out. Okay, so let's dive in. So first thing we're going to do is see right down here it's saying we got to build some stuff. And I build in what I call a 3-2-3 or 3-3-2, and we will talk about that in just a minute. But right down here, you can see there's a hammer. Now, it's a little bit cut off because my thing here. You can see right now I am working on something called Get Kismet to TwitchCon. I'm going to try to raise in the next 30 days $660. So I can get to TwitchCon. That will give me the tickets and an air flight. And then I know some people there because I'm from California and I actually worked on an awesome 3D animation of the actual convention center there, by the way. I will probably just bum a crash off of them. I won't even get a hotel room. I'm just gonna crash with them while I'm there. I'm just gonna be like, hey, it's Kismet. How's it going, everybody? I'm moving in for a couple days. Of course, they'll think it's funny. So you gotta have friends that will think that kind of stuff is funny. Just randomly come over their house, and I'll call them first, of course. So you'll see me use this arrow from time to time to point stuff out. Now, right now, we've got, of course, the entrance door, and then, of course, the living quarters, and then we're going to need to add some more rooms. So let's go ahead and go to that. Let me get my little arrow on the top here. There we go. And let's do it. Come on, let's play some Fallout Shelter. Oh, I love this game. Let's do it. So we're going to put down a power generator. Now, right at the very beginning of the game, you need to be thinking about where you're going at the end. Now, if you've already played before, you can kind of already pre-think it. Of course, if you've never played before, you're like, well, where do I put it down? I don't know where to start, right? Well, the best place to put your power is in the central area where everything else can draw power from it, and it's going to be right next to your most important stuff, right? So what is your most important stuff? Well, your most important stuff, I always think, is water. Water is going to be the most important room. Food, probably a little less, but I'm going to put it right next to the water. Now, in the long run, I'm going to want to do what I call a 3-3-2. I find that usually is the most efficient for the way that I play. And I play using something called night mode, and we'll get to that in time. It will definitely take us some time, all right? So I'm going to start actually right here at the top. Now, they've given us 2 elevators instead of 1. In the old version, or in the version on tablet, they actually give you 1 elevator, which means you have to start here and then add another elevator. So they actually give us an extra boost here on the PC version, because that elevator costs like 800 caps, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so actually I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something a little bit different than normally with my videos. I'm going to start with the power at the top right there. All right, looks good. Now, the reason why I want to do that is because eventually I want all of my power rooms or generator rooms on the left and all my training rooms in the middle. Okay? That's what I want to do. Eventually, I can switch them around and whatever when I'm making lots of cash. Okay. Now we're going to look at our dwellers. Here they come. Da-da-da-da. They're right there. Can I touch them? No, they're too far out. Too far out. Kids, where did you download Fallout Shelter? I found it by complete accident while I was updating my normal Fallout Shelter. You got to go to Bethesda.net, and the way to get there is go to this link. And I should have thought of that first, and I thank you for the reminder. I'm going to give you the link to download it right now. Kismet knows how to hook you up. Fallout Shelter for PC. Boom. Go get it. There it is in the chat. Actually, I'm going to make a command out of that. Boom! There it is. Now you can go get it. Basically, you have to sign up for Bethesda.net. You go and download it, and it's like a little installer. It runs the installer. You log into Bethesda.net, and then it says, do you want to install Fallout Shelter? And I'm like, oh, whoa, I was just installing it because I had seen it in that tweet. Okay, look, dwellers have shown up at the vault door. Awesome. I want to turn my sound all the way up. And let's go back to... Oh, I can't do the preferences yet till I'm finished. Okay, so this guy, you can see the dweller's special stats. This info tells you where the dweller can be used most effectively. Yes, it looks like strength is our guy here. This guy's our strength guy, so we're going to go ahead and throw him in here. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, this is so awesome. So I'm going to throw the girl in there too. Now, of course, the first thing that I name my characters is based on their stats. Oh, this is so nice. Let's zoom in. Oh, this is awesome. 52% happy. Let's click on our little list up here. It doesn't let us do that yet. All right, helpful hint. Now the dwellers are working the resource room will start producing resources. Double click on a resource room to take a closer look. Let's do it. Helpful hint. If you are in dire need of extra resources, you can rush mode. Click the rush button to open the rush menu. Okay, let's do it. Rush. Oh, this is nice. Bethesda, another dang home run. These guys are just knocking them. Oh, I just love these guys. I don't know what to tell you. I love these guys. They do such a great job. Oh, they do so good. Unstoppable, hanging out in the stream. I played this game for a while till all my dwellers died from the death claw. I know. Darn it. But I'm going to show you, Unstoppable, how to manage your vault, how to sustain your vault over a long period of time. You want to know how long I've sustained in my vault? Since June 14th. Every single day I've pretty much played that game. All this time, still play it. Still play it today. Still working on my other Vault 45 on my iPad. I play it so much that my iPad typically dies. And that's what tells me to go to sleep. So after the stream, I'll play Fallout Shelter. My iPad will die, and I'm like, okay, time for sleep. And then I plug it in, and that's kind of like my cutoff timer to play Fallout Shelter. I love playing this game. It is so good, and it looks so good on PC. It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm going to show you all my best tips, though. The best tip so far is making sure to get a really great start in Fallout Shelter. Now, I also have some videos on it as well. There they are. I'm in California. Cool, Noah. Well, I hope you come by. Hopefully, if I get to TwitchCon, come by, say hello. We'll hang out. Thanks for the link, kids. Good looking out. Yes, go get it, man. Go get it. Assassin, hey, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Hello and hello all. Hey, kids. Julio says, Kismet, isn't one of the new Fallout 4 DLCs going to basically have Fallout Shelter in it? Yes, the 26th of this month, which is just a little less than 2 weeks now, we're going to have a mega stream. A mega stream, because I'm just going to lose my mind in there. I know I'm going to be doing that for another 1,250 hours. On top of the 1,250 hours, I've already played Fallout 4. I'm going to be building vaults like crazy. Every single one of my settlements will have vaults on it. I will build sub-vaults. I will be doing all the storyline that they have with it. Oh, it's going to be great. I'm just so jazzed, man. I'm just so jazzed for all the awesome stuff coming out right now. Yes, on PC, Sun Rebel. It took me like a month to figure out how to get my iPad to stream through Twitch. It was awesome. So I was the only one in Fallout Shelter. And I would have like 100 people in here, and we'd be doing all sorts of Fallout Shelter stuff, and we'd be talking games, and it was fantastic. And then that's when I truly fell in love with streaming. That's why I stream now. That's my dream. We're gonna work on it every single day. All right. So, helpful hint. Great, you've successfully completed your first rush and collected some caps. Woohoo, we got 534 caps now. All right, let's build a second room. All right, let's build a diner. Now, the diner I'm going to put over here, and the reason why I'm going to do that is eventually I will move it down because it's a very cheap building, but I want my power here and I want my water down here, so the water is the least thing that's going to get interrupted. I don't like my water to be interrupted because everybody starts to get radiated and then everything starts going down here. All right. So let's build one more room, the water treatment room, right here. Okay, now I'm going to move this room eventually. Before I expand this room, I'm going to move it. Okay. And there we go. It gives more dwellers. Now you know the basic rules of your overseer role. Keep expanding your vault. And I'm behind my overseer's desk. I hope you guys like my overseer's desk. It's actually inspired by Fallout Shelter. I made it in Maya, if you're familiar with that program. It is a super overkill program for doing just little graphics for the stream. It's like the same program they use like in major motion pictures, which is pretty funny. Okay, so let's look at this guy first. Let's look at his stats. He's what I call a 2 and a 3. So he's got a bunch of 2s and 1 3, right? He's okay. This one here. 2s and a 3, just all 2s, because I don't even count the 1s. What do we got? We got 2s, not too bad. Here, there's our agility 5, and here is perception 5. So you get one of each room. You get a 5 to start with, right? You get the perception 5, you get the agility 5, and of course we already have right here our 5. Now again, I'm going to name these dwellers after you guys. Are in my Vault 45 right now. So for those who are hanging out first, those are the ones going to get their name first. All right, so we're going to start it just a second. There's a PC version. Big Chef. You know when the version of PC Fallout Shelter came out? Right now. Literally like today. This is when it came out. I installed it. I got my overlays done and all that stuff. And boom, I started streaming. Just that quick. So it's out right now if you would like to get it. Here is the link right there for Fallout Shelter PC. Pretty awesome. Fallout Shelter and Fallout 4 might make kids overload. I know, I might just lose my mind, huh? Why Vault 45, Sun Rebel says. Hey, I get that question all the time, Sun Rebel, and thanks for hanging out on the stream. Appreciate you chilling out. Basically, I started it on June 14th back there. I just started playing on my iPad, which is funny because I was going to play on my iPad tonight, and I discovered they dropped the PC version, so we're going to go do that. So here I am. I have it right here on my iPad running Fallout Shelter. Now, of course, I have my Vault 45 on there. I have it built up. And the reason why I call it 45 is actually on June 23rd of that same time, I turned 45 years old. So I decided at 45 years old, that's when I'm going to start streaming full time. Now, I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. I've done everything you can do, from posters and billboards. I worked for Motown, Capitol Records. I've worked with Disney. I've worked with a lot of the largest companies in the world and been lucky enough, way back in the day, I did a lot of fantastic graphics. I've conquered all of that. Now, my other love, other than graphic design, of course, is games. Hanging out with my team that I've led for 14 plus years. I've had over 800 members. So I said, that's it. I'm going to call my Vault 45 because it's kind of like a changing moment in my life. So that's why I use Vault 45. You can send your dwellers to explore the Wasteland, drag it outside, and get them the supplies. We will definitely take a look at that in a second. Okay. Now, one of my first tips... Oh, they leveled up already. One of my first tips is, of course... Oh, I got to click. I can't just click on them for it to go up. I got to click, actually. It takes a second for it to go. The first thing I do is I go in and rename. So I'm going to go see... Oh, yeah, okay. You can rename just like normal. And I call this Kiz. Like that. Kiz. K-I-S. Now, what do I call it that for? For strength. That allows me to remember that that is my strength guy. Okay? Now, I have very specific names for my guys, how I start them off. Now, I'm going to start with the guys in the back, and I'll do these guys in a second. But this is my perception guy. So let's get him into perception. Oh, so nice. It plays really nice, really super smooth. I like this a lot. This is really, really good. Sun Rebel, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. All right. Merge rooms can hold more dwellers. Thank you for that info. I'm going to leave those on just for you guys. I've watched those 1,000 times. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take my agility girl and put her in here. And there we go. We've got our first objective done. Ooh, we got like a map. Ooh, got a new map thing. Complete objective earns caps. Thank you. There's a map thing here. Must build an overseer's office before you can access the quest, because they got new quests also for Fallout Shelter, both on the mobile version and also on PC. Can't wait to try it out. It's going to be awesome. Okay, now the same thing here with my other guys. The first thing I do is rename them KIP for perception. All right, because this is my perception dude. He's got 5 perception. And you could probably guess exactly what I'm going to do here. KIA, Kia, for agility. She's my agility 5. Now that helps me find her very easily here in the dweller list. That's sweet. Now, by the way, if you haven't played Fallout Shelter in a while, they added this arrow at the very top, right here, this thing, where you can sort ascending and descending. Oh, I have asked for that since the beginning of the game, and they added it in there, and I'm so excited about it. It actually makes it so much easier. Because notice, the most unhappy person comes to the top, because I always had to scroll all the way to the bottom all the time, which really wasn't that fun after a while. Build additional storage. Thank you for that tip. Now, we're going to go ahead and work on the rest of our guys and gals. We're going to go ahead and look at the first one here, Jonathan Clark. Let's take a look at him. Now, his best stat is luck, so that doesn't help us. But strength, endurance, and charisma, which doesn't help us at all. But he's strength 2, which tells me that most likely he's going to be best into here. Now, she's perception 3, and she's my second person I got. So even though I got her second, and it says to put her in the power room, that doesn't mean nothing. You need to take and look at what their stats are. Hey, God. And then put those particular people in the right rooms, right? You want to put them in the right rooms. So she's got perception 3. Into there she goes. I'm going to go ahead and put her over there. All right, because that's where she should go. Now, there's another way of doing the same thing. You just drag it in here. And if it says 2, that means that she's going to give that room, or he's going to give that room 2 plus 2 to that room. Only plus 1 to this room, so not very good in that room. Plus 2 to this room, so not bad. and -2 to this room. So he actually is worse by 2 than the people already in this room. So I obviously don't want to put him in there because that's going to get worse. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in the strength room because the perception lady is better in the perception one. He's better in the strength one and he'll be in there until I find somebody better than him. All right. And then I'm going to get the next lady. And again, I can look through their stats, but it's so much easier just to grab them and drag them in and see where they fit. Okay, she's better here in the agility room. And now that I've got those people in there, I'm going to decide, build 2 or 3 of the same type and merge them together. Yes, thank you. And I'm going to decide whether anybody is better than here. See, 0, 0, so it should be the same. -1, worse by 1, worse by 1. So she's actually going to go to the vault door. I'm just going to let her in. Let's see anybody better. 0, 0, -1. Nope, not better. Vault door for him too. All right, and then this girl, is she better than anybody? No, she's worse in all the rooms. I'm going to put her in here. You can only have 2 people in the vault door. All right. Oh, I can't let her in. I've got to build more of the of this room right here. Now, I don't like this room right here. It is actually really annoying to have it there. Eventually, I will get rid of it, but I don't have the caps right now. Also, I'd like to point out that they moved the upgrade thing. Instead of being up in the corner, it is now down here in this kind of upgrade thing where you click on it and that menu comes up. So they've moved it down here in this kind of overlay. How do I get my name in the Dweller, Kismet? In just a second, G-Dub. I'm going to ask you guys, hey, who wants to be in Vault 45? You got to be ready on the keyboard. First come, first serve. You got to be ready. You got to say, Kismet, put me in Vault 45. But don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Wait for me to ask you. Wait for me to ask you. All right. I'm 45 this year. Oh, congratulations, Sun Rebel. We are rocking it, aren't we? You know what? The great thing about being our age is we don't care what anybody thinks anymore because we can do whatever we love to do, right? I love playing games. I don't care who knows it. All the negativity that people put on you, bah, we don't care about that stuff anymore. That negativity just rolls right on. You see my shoulders? Look at that. There ain't no negativity up there. I just brush it right off. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm going to do what I love to do and screw everybody else who doesn't like it. Now, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure you know what I mean. All right. Let's go ahead and click OK. We got ourselves some water working toward another objective. Let's go. Oh, I love this game. I love it. I love it. All right. And it's so good on PC. It is so nice to be able to use the mouse. I tell you, this is another huge home run for Bethesda. Oh, yeah. I got to add some more living quarters. So, again, we're going to rearrange probably the entire vault at some point. But I'm just going to put it right there to get a good start. Now, if you notice, I put these rooms in a very specific place because what I'm going to do is build the power room out 3 this way. I'm going to build the water one 3 out that way. And eventually, I'm going to take this room right here, and I'm actually going to put it at the bottom down here and build it 3 out that way. And then in the middle, actually, is going to be all my training. My training is going to be right down the middle. Now, I could have done reverse, right? I could have put these ones in the middle and put the training off to the left. I could definitely do that as well. Really up to what I want to do, right? All right. Okay. So again, we'll drag them in. Can't do anything in there. Now you're going to get a whole bunch of dwellers to start. And I'm also going to look at my objectives. So let's look at our objective. Now the objectives are really good early on. I do not buy, I've been playing for over a year. I do not buy lunchboxes. I feel it's pay to win, right? You go buy a bunch of lunchboxes, a bit of pay to win. Now it's your game, you can do whatever you want. For me, pay to win. So I don't like to do that. I like the challenge of trying to keep the vault going. I think that's incredibly fun. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull some more people in here. Now these people are hanging out right here. I'm gonna send them out to the Wasteland. Now I don't have any resources to give to them, so later, bro, out you go. Now I should have equipped them with stuff, but I don't have any stuff to equip them right now. So we're going to get going. We got another level up down here. Pretty sweet. Get that level up going on. Another one there. These guys are falling in love in here, by the way. There we go. We sent one dweller to the Wasteland. We got those caps. Now, here's a little trick, by the way. Hey, yo, bro. Recall. I send him to the Wasteland and I pull him straight back again. The reason why I do that is so that I can utilize him in some of the rooms as I build. Now, I don't have that many caps, so I can't really expand that fast right now. But we're going to go ahead and send some people out to the Wasteland in a minute. But we want to look at what we're doing. All right, we want to look at our objectives. So we can get a lunchbox from collecting 50 water, and we can, if we successfully rush one room, we're also going to get that Vault Tech lunchbox, and we're going to get 50 food as well. Nice Little Foxes, a great name. Thanks so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. All right. We can't see you renaming them Kismet due to the Fallout Shelter thing. Is it also blocking the rename? Is it? Oh, I gotta move that thing. It is. Okay, yeah, my Vault 45 thing is blocking it too. Now, see, the great thing is I'm a graphic designer, so I can rearrange everything. Now, I'm going to probably be in front of these icons here that are behind me, but that is the way it goes since I'm running it basically full screen here of all time. Oh, we got some loving going on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're going to go get some loving. Feel that loving, everybody. Feel that loving in here. Come on. Woo! All right. I'm going to just kind of cluster all that stuff down there, save that, and overlap my overlay. Just off. Look at that. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Awesome. Come on. That's a big thumbs up for graphics right there. Look at that. Ooh, look at those beautiful graphics down there. Look at how I made them all fit out of the way so they don't cover up the interface and any of that stuff. So awesome. All right, there we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Check it out. You can see when I'm renaming stuff. I'll try to dodge my head when I'm doing those. You won't be able to see this, but I can do this, by the way. I can make my stealth go stealth boy. Whoop. Stealth boy. Bloop. Oh, nope. Come on. There we go. I can always get rid of myself. We need it. I hope you guys like my cool 3D animation here, or my cool 3D graphics. And all of that. Okay, there we go. We're totally neglecting our deal here, though. We're not clicking our stuff. They're going to run out of food and water. There we go. All right, we got to keep those resources going. That's one of the biggest tips I can give you. Keep those resources going. Make sure that you're constantly watching. Every time they come up, you want to click them right away to get that unlocked. Hello, Void Hunter, and thanks for hanging out. I have been fantastic. I am playing the PC version of Fallout Shelter. I couldn't be any happier. I can't tell you. All right. Nice job. Thank you, Noah. Thank you. All right. So let's keep going. I'm going to show you my best tips here. Again, the way you start is vitally important. This actually can make or break your entire game basically on how you start. The whole entire game. You can make it 1,000 times harder for yourself or 1,000 times easier just by doing that. Now let's go ahead and try to rush a room. So we're going to go ahead and just tell it to rush this room right here. I'm not even going to look at how much it's going to take. We got it. All right. That means we get ourselves a nice lunchbox. Sweet. Objective complete. All right. And we've got some more peeps who want to come in and chill out. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get the iPhone. All right. Now, if you have an Android or iPhone or whatever you have, doesn't matter what you got. What you need is you need the thing that I bought mine for, which is the timer. There we go. 45 minutes. There we go. Going to be 45 minutes. By the way, the timer is the thing I use the most on my phone. Joker, thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. So the timer, I have like an $800 timer. By the way, if you didn't know that your phones cost that much, they're subsidized typically by your phone company, but they're worth $600 to $800 if you have a smartphone. So take good care of them. Take good care of them. All right, so I'm going to start that 45-minute timer. Now, why am I going to start the 45-minute timer? Well, the reason is because I'm going to start telling these people, yo, later, bros, out to the Wasteland with you. So in 45 minutes, we're going to grab them and bring them back. That should stop them before they are dead. All right? So that's our goal. You're out of there, bro. See ya. Now, I'm going to grab this girl here and see if she can replace somebody. Nope. She can't. So she's basically going to do nothing now because she's pregnant and there's nothing I can do. She can't go to the Wasteland, or at least I don't think so. Let's see if they change that. No, you can't send pregnant ones to the Wasteland. So that's it. Anybody who's not doing anything useful, they're out of here. They're hitting the road because hey, this ain't no free ride. Ain't no free ride in my settlement. So basically, what I'm going to do is send them all out to the Wasteland. And here's is Kismet tip number 2. So number 1, how you start your rooms. Make sure to start your rooms well. Now, number 2 is when your people are not in the vault, they are not sucking up your resources. Now, let's go see what I mean. Now, they added this awesome thing, by the way, called stats. Now, I wish they had put the other stats at the very top. So what they did is they added this thing. Now, the only thing I care about is this right here. Power production, food production, water production, and consumption. So consumption, 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 production, production, production. Ignore every single other stat in here, okay? Right now, I'm producing 3.4 power. They're utilizing 2.2. I'm producing 3.78 food, right? And they're consuming 3.24, which is pretty close. I like it to be at least 1 point higher. And then right here, water production, 4.32, consumption, 3.24. Awesome. Now, watch as those stats, their consumption stats, go down when I send them to the Wasteland. You ready? Let's go. Wasteland, bro. Oh, wait, we gotta write it down first. Let's write it down. I forgot. Let's write it down. Let's write it down, or it's not gonna make, we won't know if it actually went up or down. Okay, so 3.24, 0.24, wait, 2.12. 2.12, and then it's going to be 3.24, and then again 3.24. Okay, I'm just going to prove to you, I already know this works, but I'm just going to prove to you that it does work. Okay, and dude, Wasteland, boom, you're out of there, bro. You're out of there, bro. Now, the other guy already took off. I've now got her in there. This guy's right here. Let's go ahead and send him as well. Explore. We collected 50 water. Now we have 2 lunchboxes. We're going to open those in a second. Let me get Saltbot ready as well. What do you do with junk, Kismet? I make stuff. I'm going to do it. Void Hunter, what's up? Stealth Boy went full stealth dog. There you go. Holy mackerel, I got 51 viewers in here. Wow. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I wasn't even watching. All right, so we need some food here. We got a bit of a problem with food. But let's go ahead and look back at those numbers again. So let's compare those numbers. And it's all about this. If you want to sustain, you turn that off. If you want to sustain your vault, it's all about those production numbers. Now, before they added that feature, I would actually write down what the numbers were at the top. These ones, when you click on it, I would write these numbers down. Then I would wait so many cycles and see if it's going up. Like, am I getting more? Like right now, if I hit water, now I'm at 36, right? Instead of being, now I'm at 40 instead of 36. Now, and then food. Now in this cycle is 24, and we have to wait another 2 minutes before we get the next one. Does it go up? Am I gaining momentum? Am I gaining that ability to sustain my vault? But then again, they added this other thing that makes it way easier. Why do the other thing, right, when you can just go look at the stats? That's even easier. So you don't have to figure out the math yourself, which is so awesome. Okay, right here. Production and consumption. Again, I wish these were at the top of the stats and all the other stuff down below. I don't care about all the other stuff. All I care about is these consumptions. So now, if you notice, our power consumption is the same, 2.12. Our food consumption has dropped from 3.24 down to 2.52, and the same thing with our water consumption. Because we send those people out to the Wasteland, they're foraging for food out there. It's a great thing if you're, and again, here's tip number 3. If your vault is in dire need, if it does not have enough food and water to survive, and it keeps going down and down, and it's going into red, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Oh my gosh, my vault's gonna die. Here's what you do. Every extra person who isn't working on something, get them the heck out of your vault. Send them to the Wasteland. Say, yo, bros, you're out of there. Even if you send them out there and then immediately recall them and let them stand outside the vault, they will not burn your resources, right? So it's a great way to go, oh my gosh, I need an emergency moment, and run it out. Oh, we got a fire. Let's take care of it. Let's take care of our fire. Let's run it up here. Oh, wait, I don't even need to run her there. Watch this. Watch this move. You ready? See, the fire's going to move down here. I don't need to run her up there. Because the second I started running her up there, I realized, wait a minute, I don't need to do that. I'm going to go ahead and grab this person, bring him over while she's taking forever. There we go. Now they're going to get the XP. And so on. Now, if there's a fire up here, I can just let it spread down here because there's only one room. and it's not going to really spread too far. So we're going to spread down. Got my first alert thing. Okay, so that's another tip for you. In an emergency, send all your extra people out. Then they won't burn as much resources. It's easier to recover. You recover, and then you bring them back just a few at a time, and then you're good. All right. So let's go ahead and see our new room that we got. We got the storage room. Yes, the most useless room at the beginning of the game. So awesome. Never use that room. Just pretend it doesn't exist at the beginning of the game. Tip number 4 or 5. I don't even know what tip I'm on now, but just ignore that room totally. Okay? Ignore it. Do not put it down. It just wastes your resources in the very beginning. All right. All right. So now is the time in which I'm going to ask you the magic question. Who wants to be in Vault 45? First come, first serve. You got to put specifically in the chat, Kismet, I want to be in Vault 45. So put in the chat right now. First come, first serve. Whoever's ready to go. Whoever heard this first. G-Dub first. G-Dub did it correctly first. All right, G-Dub, you're going in, boy. I'm going to put you in right now. G-Dub. You got to do it right. I'm not going to put you in there. Don't do it right. G-Dub. Now, I'm going to put a special character in the beginning of his name. Now, the reason why I'm going to do that is because this way it's going to sort him separate in the vault list than everybody else, okay? And I'll show you why in just a minute. All right. And we got another level up. Look at this. We're getting a lot of objectives done. We got 3 boxes to open now. We're going to open them all at the same time. I'm going to have you guys play a little game that we normally do with Fallout Shelter. We're going to play along with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll do that here in just a second. All right. G-Dub first. Milkmaids is next because he did it correctly. There we go. Milkmaids. Now, if you didn't get in here, I'm going to add you again. Now, I sent all my dudes out. That wasn't smart. Oh, I have to recall them. Let's just go ahead and recall them all, and then we'll name them here. Ooh, they got 8 caps. And then we're gonna reset that timer here in a second. Okay, I'm gonna recall them all back. That's okay. They'll bring me a bunch of caps back anyway. Now, the cool thing about noting all of that stuff is I can check you guys off as we go. All right, I'm gonna actually put this lady here with the gray hair. Here, Julia. Boom, you're in. Boom, there we go. Okay, got that done. And now Taco, put you in there. I think I've only got 2 other people. Can it be this one? Oh, another one done. Now, see, this is something fun to do while you're waiting for your vault to get started, is to rename them. Because in the very beginning of the vault, there's a bit of a lag to it. You have to kind of wait for stuff to kind of build momentum. So it'll give you something to do while you're waiting. Taco on VPN. Now again, I need to make sure that I put the @ symbol in there. And there we go. Julia with a weird, tried to hit return, but I hit / instead. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. I just want to hit backspace. There we go. And again, @ symbol. That tells me those are the people that are on my stream that I renamed for you guys. And there we go. We're going to go ahead and collect. We're going to bring all these guys back in the vault. Recall. Oop, I clicked that a little too fast. They're still exploring. They're still coming along. And we've got 2 more guys back in the vault here. And I'm going to put them right here in the vault door so they don't run off. And this is going to be... Let's see. Who is next? Milkmaids. Put you right here. Now again, if you change your mind, just let me know. I can change them around. Milkmaids, Milky Maids, 1, 2, 3. Now I also reserve the right to truncate your name or change your name if it is obscene. Now again, I'm not going to do anything about this fire. You know why? Because it's not going to go in the vault door. The vault door does not, fires do not go in there. Events do not go in there. And I don't do nothing. I just let it spread down to there. Now, one thing I've noticed about the PC version, it spreads faster than the iPad version. The iPad version is fairly slow. The Android version actually is pretty fast, the way it spreads. So I don't need to move anybody. I just leave it there. They'll take care of it. There. Then we got TJ Jeffers. I'm going to make you with this epic stash right here. TJ Jeffers. TR Jeffers. And again, we're going to put an @ symbol in there. Again, I'll explain what all that is about later on. And then this is going to be Sun Rebel. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more people eventually in my vault. We're going to be putting a ton of people in here. Noah, let's make Noah epic right here. Get them both in, and she'll be back in 2 minutes. So these guys here, we've got them in. TJ Jeffers and Sun Rebel. Guess what? Go out in the Wasteland and go find us some stuff. Let's go find some legendary stuff. By the way, if you haven't seen my video yet, when I was actually starting a new vault, I took a few level 1s and I sent them to the Wasteland, and they found legendary items at level 1. So it shows you that it is possible to find legendary items at level 1. Now, those are the only 2 out of hundreds and probably thousands of dwellers that I've had over the whole year I've been playing that I've ever seen get a legendary at level 1. It's got to be amazingly rare, but it did work. So pretty cool. Now I got rid of those guys. Let's put these guys here in the vault door so we can micromanage them as well. So again, you notice that a whole bunch of stuff is going on here. We're just barely holding on to that food. We need to kind of click that a little bit faster right when it hits. And then we'll start hopefully gaining momentum and not go down into the red. Because these guys came back to the vault. They're eating all the food. Ivan. All right. Let's see. We want to change him. Who's next? Let's see. We already did Noah. Did we do Noah? I was going to do this one. Noah. Do Noah first. There we go. Noah. Boy, 88. All right. There we go. And IRA Mike. And thanks for hanging out on the stream, IRA Mike. I was trying to figure out who the other of my Patreon people were because you didn't put your name in there. But then I figured it out by your email. I was like, oh, okay. That's who that is. I was like, okay. Because normally I ask people to put a note in PayPal. Let's go ahead and send you guys back out of the Wasteland. I put a note in PayPal. I have you guys put a note of what your Twitch name is. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, so there we go. I think we've run out of people to name right now, though I do have you guys on the list. So we got one lady coming back, so we're going to get Mint Giraffes. I think we got TR Jeffers. Let's go ahead and look in the dweller list here. Now notice I can actually sort by dwellers, and all the dwellers that I've named now have an @ symbol. Okay? And all the ones I haven't will actually sort below them. Right here, Deborah White. And then when she shows up here in less than a minute, I know that I've got... Okay, so I got all you guys in. Congratulations, you are the very first people in my new Vault 45 in Fallout Shelter. Awesome. And Samson, I will put you in there. Big Chief, I will put you in there when we get more peeps. G-Dub, you're hanging out. You actually are one of my main people, which means eventually you're probably going to be one of the very first people to get a weapon, by the way. Anybody who hangs out in my strength room eventually gets my weapon and becomes my defenders. Now, oh, here she is. All right, let's go ahead and collect her in and get her in here. And we can kind of reset our people out in the Wasteland. So the first thing I do here with this, let's go ahead and put Mint Giraffes. If I misspell your name, by the way, make sure to let me know. I'll be happy to fix it. Boom. Okay, and back out of the Wasteland you go. And then we, of course, have to fix our timer because we just brought them back. So we're going to go ahead and fix our timer and cancel and restart our 45 minutes. Now, the reason why I do 45 minutes, you can also do a half hour. But in about a half hour to 45 minutes, what's going to happen is they're going to level up, right? And usually in about a half hour, they'll level up to like level 2 or level 3. See, like she's almost level 3. So basically, when Air Julia gets out there, it's going to level up in the Wasteland, which is basically going to heal that person all the way up. So that's what you really want to do. That's why you want to send them out at level 1, because eventually they'll level up and they'll self-heal themselves, even if you don't have a stem pack, which is pretty awesome, which means they can go longer out in the Wasteland. So I'll send them out, again, another Kismet tip for you. I'll send them out for a good 30 minutes to 45 minutes at the very beginning and then recall them before they die. This way, I'm not hurting for resources at the very beginning of the game. Okay, so now it's time to play a little game. I like to call guess what my main card's going to be. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to one of my favorite parts, and I'm sure your favorite part too. How did I get it on PC? Derek, guess what? All you have to do is, Noah's already on top of it. There's that Fallout Shelter link for PC. Go ahead and download that and enjoy. This is a fantastic game. I love this game. It is especially good on PC. So awesome. Okay, now look, I'm starting to build momentum now. Look, I'm up to 35 out of 50 because all those other people got out of the vault and they stopped sucking up all my resources, right? Because if you're hurting, did you notice when they were in the vault, my food went straight down, right? And I don't want that to happen. Now, for the sweetest move at the very beginning of the game, I'm about to do it right now. Did you notice I've got no boulders here too? That I lucked out on that. Usually there's a boulder here I got to pay to get rid of, right? You like click on it, costs you 150 caps. It bugs me a little bit to have to do that early in the game, so I'm not going to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start by adding an elevator right there. Okay? Now, eventually what I want to do is put all my trainings off to the side. Okay? But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and just put an elevator there, and I'm going to actually eliminate this room. I'm going to go ahead and destroy it. Now, the reason why I'm going to destroy it first, and I'll show you why, if I go to build a diner right now, it's 125, right? So I'm going to go ahead and delete this right now. Now, make sure you have enough caps to build another one, by the way. If you delete it and you don't have enough caps to build another one, you're screwed, okay? Just saying. Okay, and I do have enough caps. So notice that the price went down. Another Kismet tip for you. The price just went down. You guys can see it, yep. The price went down on this because I don't have any of them. The base price of it is 100. When you add another one, it goes up to 125. When you add another one, it goes up and up and up. The more you add, the more it costs to make them. All right? And let's go ahead and build that one. And I'm going to build it right here. And now I've got a fantastic start to the game. I can now build these out, 3 out in the sides. I can also build my training right here across here. Now up at the top here, I will eventually build this out, and then way over here on the right will be some other stuff, which will basically be living quarters, right? My living quarters will be where everybody hangs out up there. Now down here, eventually I'm going to create also my defenders, the defenders of my vault. And let's see, we've got Kia here and Air Julia, which we want them to go right down to here. Oh, to get back on that food. Now look, I'm already maxed. I've maxed all my resources now. I'm good. So what do I want to do next? Well, I want to make some baby dwellers, right? I want to make some baby dwellers eventually of all these people. Now another thing I want to do is get my happiness up, because the happier my people are, the more efficient they are at their job. The same as in Fallout 4. Of course, this came out first. So I guess Fallout 4 is the same as Fallout Shelter, so depending on how you look at it, right? Now is my favorite time. We're going to play a little game in the chat that we used to play a long time ago, and I'm going to get my buddy, Saltbot, to come help us out. Let me go ahead and get him ready here. And let's see if I still have that in here. Yes, it's still in here. Awesome. Here's Saltbot to tell you what we're going to do in the chat.
Now is your chance to be part of the stream. What do you think it's going to be? 1. Dweller. 2. Gun. 3. Outfit. 4. Caps. Throw it in chat.
Okay, so that basically is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and open these lunchboxes. Now, as we open them, what do you think my best card is going to be? Do you think it's going to be a dweller, a gun, an outfit, or cap? And it's kind of an interactive way to play along with the stream. So there you go. That is my buddy Saltbot, by the way, that you heard. He actually helped me when I lost my voice once, and I was doing Fallout Shelter, and it was funny. We had a whole great time. Oh, let's give him a little.
Welcome everyone. This is your announcer Saltbot from Vault 45. Thank you for tuning into Kismet's channel and hanging out in the stream.
There we go. So yes, and if you guess it, I'm going to give you a shout out. I'm going to call you the man or the lady, whichever, who guessed it. All right. So what is my best thing going to be? Usually it's your epic card. Let's see what it is. The first card, legendary card of my first card. Oh my gosh. Thank you, RNG gods. All right, so I got military duct tape on my very first card. That is one heck of a card to start with, too. You always need adhesive for everything, by the way. That is quite the great first card. Okay, that doesn't count, though. That doesn't count. And I forgot to put junk in there, by the way. I forgot to put epic junk. Epic junk doesn't count during this thing, but in the future, I will add that. Okay, I forgot that. Country girl outfit. I haven't seen that before. Cool. And what do we got? Caps. And food. And here's our last card. What's it going to be? Oh, Rare Dweller. That is an awesome thing to get. Of course, the Legendary is better, but a Rare Dweller is still really, really good at the very beginning of the game. It's going to give me a huge boost to all of the stuff he's going to do. Especially he's got Perception, so he's going to become my main Perception guy along with my other one. He might also become my guy sent to the Wasteland. Let's go ahead and pull him in. Christian Hale. All right, there he is, loading up. All right, let's see. Who had Dweller? So we got Air Julio got it. All right, nice job, Air Julio. You nailed it. We got Big Chief got it too as a Dweller. Now, see, one day, once I build my stream up, we really get going. I want to be able to do giveaways for that, for you guys to guess what it is, and then if you guess what it is, then you get like some swag from the stream, which would be pretty cool. Again, not going to even bother with it. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to put it out. Watch what happens. Dee-dee-dee. I'll collect some resources while I'm waiting. What happened there? Why didn't it spread to the other thing? Because there's no rooms next to it. There's no rooms next to it. There's no reason to run all your people up there unless you want the XP. There's no reason to run your people up there if it's just going to burn itself out. And that's also why I leave gaps in my vault. You'll eventually see me move this particular room, which is constantly having issues because there's really nobody in there other than this one girl. It will constantly have issues, so I will actually separate that from the vault way down here. And then I will create what I call the gauntlet for death claws. So let's go ahead and check out our new guy here. Christian Hale, does he have any weapons? He does not. He does have an outfit there. He's got, wow, Perception 6, 2 4s, couple 3s, and Luck 7. Wow, that is quite the awesome Dweller. And we're going to go ahead and grab him, and we're going to just put him there first. And now, I've, of course, had a really nice Perception lady there. And I'm going to see if she's good in the other rooms. Nope. We're going to just put her up there right now. We're going to take dude, put him down there. Now, let's see who this Rare Dweller is going to be. Who's that going to be? That's right. That's going to be my character. The very first Rare Dweller I get, I put my name on him. Sorry, everybody. But, of course, he's got the crown already. So, of course, I'm Lord Kismet, or the king of the vault. So I've already got my crown on. Look at that. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Or circlet, actually, is what it's called. I don't get all fancy. All right, we're going to do some more lunchboxes. Let's go. And again.
Now is your chance to be part of the stream. What do you think it's going to be? 1. Dweller. 2. Gun. 3. Outfit. 4. Caps. Throw it in chat.
There we go. Try it again, guys. Who's going to get it this time? Who's it going to be? Yes, they added junk. They added the ability to make weapons. They added a new quest system. They added a ton of awesome stuff. This is also on PC I'm playing right now. All right, so what's my best card going to be? Well, a legendary or a rare card, not counting the junk. Not counting junk. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Caps, not too bad. Always good caps in the very beginning. Oh, that's not too bad for later on. We get some new components. And some power. That's not too bad early on. Those are great cards early on. Later, those are totally useless, but early on, they're good. Oh, some junk. That's not good yet. Come on, let's see what we got. Oh, another rare. Very nice. Republic robes. I'm going to use that to make a lot of little babies. Just a bit. Okay, so who got it? Who got outfit? It was Milky Maids. Hey, Milky Maids. Way to go. Way to go. Good job. Found that one. Awesome. All right. And of course, one more round. Let's go, everybody. One more round. Who's it going to be? I know it's tough to call. It's pretty tough. Now, of course, this is called Kismet. You're in Kismet stream, so of course, which one is it going to be? Who's it going to choose? And again, we'll have Salbot do his job one more time here. Do it.
Now is your chance to be part of the stream. What do you think it's going to be? 1. Dweller. 2. Gun. 3. Outfit. 4. Caps. Throw it in chat.
I love this part. This is my favorite part, interacting with you guys on the stream. This is why I fell in love with streaming. It's because I came up with this idea and we always had so much fun with it. Yes, very, very fun. Boom. Teddy bear, not too bad. And again, we're not counting junk. Oh my gosh! On the first day, I got a Nuka-Cola Quantum! Confirmed! Confirmed from a lunchbox on my stream again. Awesome! Nuka-Cola Quantum. You can get it right from your very first lunchboxes. I got the epic item at the very beginning, the legendary, at the very beginning of the vault. My very first vault in PC, I got the Nuka-Cola Quantum. Can you believe it? Okay, well, confirmed again on my stream, yet again in Fallout Shelter. One of my most popular videos on YouTube is me confirming you can get a Mr. Handy on day one of when they put Mr. Handy in the game. And now I've confirmed on day one you can get Nuka-Cola Quantum from a Quest lunchbox. So there you go, guys. Confirmed yet again on my stream. So awesome. So awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what else we're going to get. Caps, good. Very good early on. What do we got? Oh, BB gun. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not that great, but still take it. Take it. So weapon. Oh my gosh. Is that awesome or what? GG, exactly. GG. I don't even know what those are for yet, by the way. I don't even know what those Nuka-Colas are for, but they must be something epic because it looked like it was a legendary there. All right, and let's make sure to get our resources there. We don't want to spend too much time in there and neglect our resources. Let's see how our people are doing in the Wasteland. Now what I'm going to do is click job up here and readjust their job so all the exploring people are together. I'm going to look at their health. Look okay to me. Look pretty good. Looks pretty good for right now. They've been out there about 20 minutes. Wow, 20 minutes and that's it. Now some of these people, again, are going to level up. They may go like an hour, hour and a half. They may go quite a long time. Looks like they're taking less damage than normally they would in the regular iPad version or mobile version. Maybe they adjusted that. We'll find out. We'll find out. Another level up right there. Doing good. All right. And now what we want to work on is happiness. How do you build up happiness in Fallout Shelter? Well, I'm going to show you how to get 100% happiness in Fallout Shelter. There's multiple ways. Now, of course, the way to make your settlers go from 75% up to 100% happiness or 50% happiness to 100% happiness, of course, is to couple them up with somebody else. Now, this girl right here, notice she's got 100% happiness because she coupled up with somebody else. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of our people here. 87, 85, 50, 75, 75, and 75. All right. Now, because this guy is my best guy right now, and he's got my name, I'm going to go ahead and put him in there with the ladies. All right, and while he's in there, this lady's going to be a... nope. Wrong one. This lady's going to be a stand-in down here to produce these resources while they're sitting in there coupling up. Now, the reason why I need to do that is because, you know, the person who's normally producing those resources is sitting over in the living quarters, which is basically reducing my production. And I don't want that to happen. All right, now we did get a few outfits too. Let's go ahead and take a look at their outfits. The outfits are right behind me here. Right there. So I'm going to click those. And we've got a bunch here. Look at this. We got 3 of them. Now the best one here is the Republic robes because, oh, there we go. And we got another objective done and another lunchbox. So we get to play the lunchbox game again in a second. Now she's now jumped from 2 charisma to 6 charisma because I got that thing. That is so useful at the beginning of the game because you're trying to build up as many dwellers as possible, right? So that's going to make them couple up faster. And let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit, see what they're saying. Don't they say stuff? Oh, I got to double click on it to see it. Are you booking the vault line? Because I'm checking you out. That's a good one. Now, here's the funny thing. If they say it's great hanging out with family, then they're never going to couple up because they're actual family. They're related. They will not couple up at all. So you want to zoom in. Another Kismet tip. You want to zoom in and make sure that it does not say it's great hanging out with family, right? They're actually giving each other compliments. You know it's good. Okay, now he's also got pretty good charisma as well. He's got charisma 4, which is awesome. It means these two are going to couple up faster, right? Going to probably couple up pretty fast in the long run. All right, and then eventually she's going to make another dweller, but it's going to take about 3 hours, by the way, for another dweller to be born. Same thing up here. 3 hours for the dweller to be born. Another 3 hours on top of that for the dweller actually to grow up. So that's like 6 hours from now. And that's one of the things about this game. It's a long-term game. It's not an instant play and you can just rush to the end kind of game. It is over time. And the more you kind of gear stuff toward the times in which you're not playing, like when you're training or when you're making more people for your vault, that's the way to go. Kind of make it so it's geared toward, okay, it's nighttime, I'm about to go to sleep, let me queue a whole bunch of stuff up, and then put your iPad away or put your PC away, log out of your vault, call it a night, and then when you come back in the morning, everybody's going to be leveled up, all the kids are going to be grown up, all of that kind of stuff. Much more efficient way to play. All right, look, they're dancing already. Get your groove on, bro. Get your groove on. Yeah! Going to get some loving in here. Let's get it going. Oh, yeah. Hi, Mom. Derek, what's up? Yeah, actually I have a very specific outfit for Kismet. Eventually you'll see an outfit like he has on, but it's red. I'll put that one on him. Hey David, it's AmeriDave. What's up, man? Look at this, AmeriDave. It's like old school. It's like when you first joined my stream, right? Doing some Fallout Shelter. You like that, Orsidian? That's called the old love beat. That is the kind of a staple in my stream here. Got to get some loving on. We got to make some more settlers. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take Dude here, and I'm going to go ahead and swap him out. Notice it automatically swaps her out because she has the lowest stats in that room. Look at this old school. So I'm playing on the PC right now. Oh, I love this game. It's so good. It's so good. All right, I'm going to take a snapshot over here. Let's go ahead and look at our preferences real quick here. Let's go ahead and hit escape. Sound, I'm going to turn the music way down. I typically don't do that. Cam zoom speed. Cam controls, we've got tips. We can go ahead and turn those off now. Screenshots, I'm not going to take those. Windowed, no. Oh, we got hotkeys now. Oh, look at this. Inner vault, return. We got up and down. Shop, storage, survival guide. Oh, look, we got F keys now. Room action, clipboard, left shift. Zoom camera in and out, E and A. Oh, I think I like that one. Let's see. E and Q. Oh, oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. Get all like that. What can I say? Going. Oh, I forgot to point out the fact that they have 100% happiness now and 100% happiness. Now I got two more ladies down here that need a little alone time. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put these ladies down here. I'm going to pull that one out. And I'm going to pull this lady and I'm going to pull her down there. Now basically she's going to replace that one, which is not going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull her up there. Pull this one up there. I got to manually pull her up there because she's not going to be replaced. Because the other one's just going to run back. So I have to manually pull her up there. Now I've got full power right now. I've got a lot of things going on, and I want to get to my next level of settlers as quick as possible. So I want to, of course, get all the ladies and the guys getting together, making some more children. So I, of course, have more people in my vault, and I can build it up. Now make sure not to start doing that until you have about 500. They'll take care of that. Until you have about 500 to 600 caps. Now I've got 933, very awesome start because of those cards that I've got. If at any time you want to get bottle caps, it is right at the beginning of the game, because later on you're going to be making so much bottle caps that that's not really your primary focus. But early on in the game, those are incredibly useful. All right, another objective done. Speaking of more bottle caps, there we go, 983. We're doing awesome. Awesome. Okay, so we got a couple ladies in there. We want to go ahead and send these guys over here. This guy is 75% happy, 87%, and 85%. So the most unhappy guy in the whole vault is this guy. And we're going to go ahead and take him up here. And then the next most unhappy here would be this guy. Let's get him and put him up there. Now these two guys should be able to stain these rooms while they're all off over here. Getting some sweet, sweet loving. Now, over here, this lady has got this outfit. I'm going to now take that outfit off of her. And nobody else has got any outfit. And I'm going to go ahead and rename this character, or actually rename my character with an exclamation point. Now, what the exclamation point does is it puts them to the very, very top of the vault list if you sort it by dwellers. How is that useful? Uh-oh, I'm being attacked by raiders. I'm going to go ahead and click this clipboard, which you cannot see. It's hidden behind my interface. Let me turn my interface off just for a second. Just so you guys can see that. Pop! Right there. Right there is the clipboard. I'm going to click that clipboard. All right, so anytime you see this pop up, that's me clicking the clipboard. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click this, and I'm going to say Kismet. Notice how Kismet's at the top of the list now. He's always going to be at the top of the list. I can just simply click on him. It will actually pull him from no matter where he is in the vault right to the vault door. Now, I'm not going to actually update my vault door. I'm not going to upgrade it. I don't upgrade it because later on I want them to get into the vault as quick as possible and die as quick as possible so I can move on. Now that I've given myself a exclamation point, I'm also going to give myself the best weapon that's in here, a scope 3-4. Now the other guy who's typically in here, Kiz, I'm going to make him also one of my defenders, so I'm going to give him an exclamation point, and I'm going to give him a weapon as well. So if anything shows up, I can pull both these guys to the vault door, defend it, and when it's done, they'll automatically go back to whatever room they were in. Okay, so I took this girl's outfit off. I'm then going to give it to this lady. Let's see, she's got Charisma 1, so we give it to her. Boom, good to go. This guy, do we got anything else? No, not really. Not really. But we're going to give Kiz here the Wasteland gear just because we've got the gear. Now, I've also got a strength person, a strength outfit, and I forgot who my strength person was. I should actually be naming these people now that I think about it. Let's see. Now, what I'm going to do also is then take it to another level, and I'm going to put an A in the front. All right, now I can also put A and what the number of the agility is if I want. That's who belongs in that room. But right now, that actually is not the person who belongs in that room. It's these people up here. Oh, there we go. Already getting the dancing on. This is like old school. It's like old days. There we go. Yes. Gonna get that lovin'. Oh, yeah. We're gonna get that lovin' going on up in here. Make ourselves some more dwellers. What will my wife say? Well, eventually, I will actually put my wife in the game. But hey, I gotta procreate the human race, right? Gotta get the human race going. Now, the funny thing is, later on, actually, my character only couples up with my wife's character. But at the beginning, yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. There you go. Before I met my wife has not made it to the vault yet. See? See how I built in the lore right there? See? You never played Fallout 4? So many lurkers. Yes, well, I get a lot of lurkers in here. They want to see what's new. Playing the PC version. The PC version is awesome! If you've played Fallout Shelter in the past, and you have not played a while, I would definitely download it. Let me give you the link to download Fallout Shelter right now, guys. I'm going to put it in the chat. You can just go FSPC, and you can follow that link and download Fallout Shelter. It is free. You can download it and play it. If you haven't played it in a while, they've added just a ton of stuff to it. I love, love, love this game. It is especially fun to play on the PC because, of course, you've got your mouse, and it is very well built for the PC as well. So very nice, very nice. Okay. And we got her coupled up, and she is... That's Air Julia, and Air Julia, I'm going to take the outfit back off again so I can use that later. Air Julia, I believe, was working down here. Yes, down in agility. Now, I'm going to start making a sub-name of this, right? I'm going to put an A in the front. Now, the reason I put an A is so I'll eventually, when I get many, many dwellers, like 200 dwellers, I'll know what that person's job is, right? That person's job is to be in the agility room. Got some more loving going on up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me get my thing going on here. Get that loving. Look at that guy smiling. He's a happy guy. 100% G-Dub is a happy guy. Let's get him back down into here. Look up at the top of the screen. What's my happiness percentage right now? Now, how long have we played this game? How long have we been, what's our uptime? About an hour and 42 minutes, and I have 98% happiness. Just like that. Because all the people that I started with, who are my people who are actually going to run the vault, are the people I get happy first, because those are my people who are going to actually produce my stuff, and now they're going to be 98% efficient, which means now my resources are going to be jamming. We're going to be jamming those resources. We're going to be doing a great job on all of those. All right, so again, we've got milkmaids. We've got Kia, who is my agility girl. I'm going to go ahead and put her down here, which is going to go ahead and pull the other person out of there. This is Kip, which is my perception guy. I'm going to put him down here. Now, see how I can tell what everybody does? Just like that. Now, G-Dub is going to be in our strength room. Eventually, I'm going to be training him to be much higher up. And there we go. There we go. So we have now got everything squared away. We got our happiness up. We've got more dwellers on the way. We've got a whole bunch of stuff going. Now what do you do? Now what do you do while you're waiting? Objectives. That's what you do. So that's what we're going to keep doing. We got some food here to do. Let's look at what other objectives. We got to put out a vault fire. We got to sell one weapon or outfit, or collect 100 food. All right, now again, we're going to look at these outfits. What do we got? This is Strength 4 Republic Robe. So, Country Girl, which I don't have any girls in there right now. Notice I cannot select that outfit because it's female only. When I get another lady who can work in the power room, when I need to expand my power room, I'm going to put that on her. I don't want to put it on somebody right now. Doesn't do any good. I could, though, if I really wanted to. Now, again, Republic Robes is also female only. If you noticed, I can't go in and set Republic Robes. So some of the items are female or male only. They will not work on the other one. Ah, run away, everything's on fire. Ah. But again, not going to do anything about it. You know why? Because it's just going to spread up. Those two guys in the next room up will take care of it. Okay? See, I used to run them down there, and by the time I run them down there, then it moved up to the one above it, and I got to run them back up there again, and by the time I get up there, it's then moved to the one above that. Ooh, 25 more caps, man. We're making caps like nobody's business. This is a fantastic start to any vault. This is an incredibly great start to the vault. Sell one weapon, collect 3 weapons, or collect 100 food. Let's go ahead and sell this junk weapon. At least I think it's junk. This right here does not really do that much. We're just going to go and turn that guy back to fist here just so we can get that objective done. And we're going to sell this weapon. And it's supposed to be a blue, but just sell it. And boom. Got that objective done. Totally worth getting the objective done because now I've got 25 more caps. And it's also furthered my objective. Now I can see what other objectives I have. I love these ones that are collect so much. Collect 100 power, collect 100 food. I love those collect ones because you're going to do that anyway. I mean, you're already got to collect power. You already got to collect food and water and whatnot. And it just totally makes it a lot easier to do that. I bet you didn't know this, at least some of you didn't know this, that I have a stealth boy. And we're going to test my stealth boy out and see how it works here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and test my stealth boy. I've not tried it yet here on my new layout. Here we go. Hello everybody, I'm back. How about that for cool, huh? Nobody else has a stealth boy, only me. That's because I made the graphics that makes it work. I hope you guys enjoy my cool graphics. I work very, very hard on all my graphics that you see down below. My 3D graphics that I make here, and then all this other effects and whatnot, and sound that goes on in the background, and soundboarding, and all sorts of stuff. Literally, it takes like 50 programs to make my stream work, because I have so many things going simultaneously. I have 4 monitors that I'm constantly watching that keep the stream going. Ooh, Fallout Shelter tonight. Yes, Fallout Shelter PC version. Very, very cool. Just came out today. Just came out today. Notice I didn't need to do much. I could actually go AFK and come back. That's the way it is very early on. There's not that much going on very early on. By the way, I love zooming all the way out. Let's see if this has the same option where I can turn the... they used to call it HD mode. Actually, let me look in my I have my iPad I play it on as well. And I was going to play it on there today and show you guys, and then I saw that they had dropped the PC version, so I was like, let's do the PC version. Let me go in and look at the prefs here. Now, I wonder if the vault can be bigger. Is it deeper? Is it deeper? Nah, 25 levels, about the same. So levels-wise, it's not deeper. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep, still 25, just like the mobile version. Look at that big sun right there. Still 25 levels. And I wonder if it's still going to be 200 dwellers. We'll find out. Hey, I got 99%. Awesome. Okay, what was the name of that command? It was called HD zoom out on and off. Let's see. Window, no. No. Cam zoom speed, cam scroll speed. Nope, doesn't have that option, doesn't look like. I like it when it goes totally flat and looks like the old school 2D games. Right now, look at that. My resources are rocking. I got no extra people other than these pregnant people here sucking up all my resources. I probably should have not sent my... Oh, she found an outfit! I probably shouldn't have sent all my ladies out. I should have just probably sent guys out. But you know, the funny thing is, the ladies get better drops. I'm just telling you. They get better drops in the Wasteland. At least that's my experience. Speaking of ladies who get awesome drops, Mint Giraffe's already got some combat armor. My favorite item to get at the very beginning of a vault, because that's going to boost my power. My power is usually the thing that is kind of sketchy at the very beginning. Now I know I'm going to get that. Pretty awesome. She's not even half health yet, and she's 40 minutes out. So awesome. Awesome. All right. So we're going to let her keep going. Keep going. Oh, we got Iron Mike got something. He's got some luck outfits, which means he's going to find more caps than everybody else. Let's go back here. See, she got 4 caps. And dude's already got 54 caps because he's got himself a luck outfit. The more luck they have when they go to the Wasteland, the higher the amount of caps they're going to get. IRA Mike rocking those caps. We got Noah out there. Already found himself a weapon. Way to go, Noah. And with 35 caps, looking awesome. He's knocking out a bunch of mobs. Jeffers already found himself an awesome merc gear and 35 caps. Woohoo, we're going to be rich. Sun Rebel found himself a weapon as well and 31 caps. Looking good. 46 minutes in there. Still not even half health. We didn't even give him any stem packs or radaways, by the way. We didn't give him nothing. Now, I've got some rad roaches here, but nobody's got a weapon. Oops, nobody's got a weapon except for this guy, which we're going to go ahead and try to send him up here. Now, these guys are going to try to kick him. That works too. That guy's got a weapon. Shoot it! Good job. And then they get the XP. And we'll keep going on that power. Look at these people leveling up like nobody's business. Like nobody's business. All right, everybody. We're going to play the guessing game once again here. Let me get Saltbot up in here. Here you go, Mayor Dave. You're going to remember this from the old school when I first started streaming.
Now is your chance to be part of the stream. What do you think it's going to be? 1. Dweller. 2. Gun. 3. Outfit. 4. Caps. Throw it in chat.
Let's go ahead and do the first card. Boom! 500 caps. I'll take that any day of the week. Nice. What else we got? Weapon. And some water. Good, good. Early on. Oh, legendary! Oh, another legendary junk. Man, I'm rocking that, man. We're going to be able to make some nice stuff at some point here. What else we got? And 500 caps. I'll take it. I'll take it every day of the week. Wow, 2,700 caps at the very beginning of the thing. Oh, we got another guy running in. We got another guy running in. What's up, Timothy Jenkins? Leroy's brother. Leroy's brother, Timothy. All right, so let's go ahead and throw this guy in here. Let's see if he's better in any of these rooms. Oh, he's actually better in the agility room. So we're going to go ahead and throw him in here first. And we just unlocked a new room, which we're going to open up. Now, let's see. What was the best out of all of that? I just forgot. What can you do with junks? You can craft stuff, which we will do eventually. So what was that? I think it was Caps was the winner on that one. Let's see. Number 4 is Caps, so it was Jeffers who got it, and the dark one. Nice job, everybody. Nice job on those guesses. You rocked it. Even the junk is legendary. Yes, because it's actually very rare to find that kind of junk, especially the duct tape. The duct tape, if you get any rare one, the duct tape's the one you want to get. Okay, now I've got an upgrade for right here. So boom, you're gonna see me pull him into there. Oh, I can't pull. Notice how it wouldn't let me pull him into there. Great thing to know. Glimmering Eye, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Ember, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. So day one of when Fallout Shelter came up, I started playing it, and I failed 4 or 5 times. I mean, and I'm like, oh, I'm good at these games. I'm like the best, right? I'm the best at these type of games. And I go in there and I absolutely fail. I mean, I just bad failed at it, right? And I'm like, wow, I just totally, that vault is trash. So I had to get rid of it, and I started over a few times. And then I got the magic of it, and I kind of figured out a little bit better about what I was doing. Oh, Spray Gunner, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Ember, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. So I got a better idea of what I was doing, and then of course people were like, Kismet, hey, you keep telling us all these tips. I can't remember them all. Could you do a video? And I said, you know what? I'm going to do 2 videos, and there they are right there from doing it. Hey, it's Dave is hosting me. Thank you so much, my awesome mod, Dave. Thank you so much for the host. Uh-oh, our first raider attack. Quick, I'm going to show you how to pull people to the vault door as quick as possible. I'm going to click the clipboard, which you can't see, but it's down there in that corner. And I'm going to grab Kiz and Kismet to the main area, just like that. Now, no matter where they are in the vault, it's going to automatically grab them. They're going to run up here to the vault door and defend my settlement. Now, this guy's going to get his on because I don't have any other weapons right now. But Kismet has got a gun. Now, I have 0 stem packs, and I'll show you what to do early on if your people do not have the ability to defend themselves. I'll show you what to do. Yeah, give him uppercut. Now, I don't have my 18 yet, so that's why I'm not playing the 18 music, by the way. Okay, now he's run over there. So I'm going to grab my guy, run him over here, and run this guy over here. And now it's going to be 4 on 3 once I get G-Dub up here. It's going to be 4 on 3. Again, watch out for them. You want to watch their health. Now, one of the things I don't like is the fact that the health goes away. Right? It's not showing me the health of my dwellers. So I don't know. Any of these guys could die at any moment. I would not know. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw him down here ahead. Throw this guy down here. Pull him up. And see if I can stop him there. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the next person down here. And I'm just going to rearrange them all over the place. Like so. Same thing down here. And how's my guy doing? Pretty good. And this problem is also the same problem on the on tablet, right? Is you don't see their bars. You got to see their health bars, right? No matter what you're doing, you got to see their health bars, or they can die pretty easily. So I don't really like that part. So put that guy down there. He's got the weapon. Now, there's another way you can do this, by the way, is just to take the weapon off of that guy and give the weapon to somebody who's in that room, which works as well. Well, we took one of them out here, which we'll deal with here in a second. My guy's getting totally smacked around. She's dead. That's why I can't pull him out of the room, because those girls are down there. Like, dude, put him down there, and let's see if we can get that raider before he gets out of there. Now, it doesn't actually show me what they're grabbing. See, normally what it'll do is it'll be red up here at the top. It'll show me what they're trying to steal. Most likely food in this case. I've got 36 food. Now, of course, I don't want my guy to die, because I don't want to burn all my money. But got him! My first raider attack, and I got him. I killed all of them. Usually, they get all the way through, and then they're out of there. By the way, you don't get attacked by deathclaws usually this early in the game. Now watch this. This is my favorite part of the game. It's magical. There's something just magical about it. We'll give it a minute. All the people went back to wherever they were before the event happened. I think that is probably the genius of Fallout Shelter and the genius of Bethesda, to realize that would be incredibly tedious to have to put your people back in the proper rooms every time an event happened. So instead, whenever an event happens, it recognizes and remembers where all your people were. Then you can move them around however you want. And then at the end of it, they just all resume back to what they were doing. So brilliant, so brilliant. Probably one of the most brilliant mechanics in the game. So there we go. Kids, the quest update, the best update you ever seen. I wouldn't say the best update, though it is up there. It is up there. My favorite update is the thing I always wanted, is this thing right here. It may not be much to you guys, but to me, I can look at happiness and know that the people who are the most unhappy come to the top. Because normally it's like this, and then you have to scroll all the way down, which isn't bad right now. But when you have 200 dwellers, and you have to scroll all the way to the bottom of 200 dwellers every single time, that gets old very, very quick. So you just click this little thing, boom, and it brings the most unhappy person to the top, so I don't have to scroll the bottom every single time. That is my favorite update, right there, that one button, because it makes such a huge difference in sorting your people. So that's my favorite update. Okay, now the other part of an update that they did is the fact that when you click on one of these guys, when they die, you actually can loot them. So we're going to go ahead and loot them here. Loot this girl. Ah, combat armor. Yes, that is a great thing to get early on. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. And then we'll click this guy here. Usually there's one person with a drop, an actual physical drop, and then all the rest of them are usually caps. All right, so that was a great defense. Now, one of the problem is, see my guy here? He is now taking damage. I have 0 stem packs. I don't have any way of actually going and making stem packs, right? Unless I happen to unlock the med bay. You're like, whoa, Kismet, you did that right at the exact right time. How did you know you were going to do that? I just happen to know at 14 dwellers you get the med bay. Now, the med bay I want to do, but I actually want to extend my living quarters eventually, right? And I also, since I have so much money, I don't want to bother putting, normally I would put it over here, the stem packs, by the way. I put them here, but because eventually I'm going to build what I call a gauntlet up here, I'm not going to put it there. I'm not going to put it here because this is where I want my training to be. In just a few more dwellers, we'll be able to start putting some training down. I actually want it to be right here at the very bottom because I don't want that to be interrupted by raiders or by death claws eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and grab an elevator, put that at the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and put in my med bay. And conveniently, and I've already been thinking, see, I already know what to do in the game, so I can already think toward my next steps. But I already knew that eventually these girls right here who are doing nothing, and that's why I didn't send them out to the Wasteland, is going to be in here working away in my intelligence room. Now, I can also check and see who has higher intelligence. Like this guy here, let's see if he's got higher intelligence. No, this is the same. He's got the same. Who is my highest level intelligence person out of all my dwellers? Who's the smartest one so we can make the med packs the fastest? Well, we can do that by looking at our guild list, or in our guild list. We can look at that by looking at our dweller list, going to special, and clicking our way through till we get to intelligence. And then whoever's got the highest intelligence comes pretty much to the top normally, unless you have this switch like this. It's called ascending and descending, by the way, sorting. So we're going to put this in the upper thing here to see who it is. Well, it's me. My character has the highest intelligence, but also has very high perception. So I have to choose. Do I put my character in the perception to make water, or do I have them make stem packs? What is the most important thing that I want to do? Stem packs. That's the most important thing I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my guy, and I'm going to put him here into stem packs. Now this girl will go ahead and run up there. She's got 2 perception. That is okay. I will put her up there. Now, instead of it taking 15 minutes, it will take 4 minutes for stem packs, which is awesome. Awesome. Now, another thing I can do is I can go ahead and upgrade this area. So instead of making just 1 stem pack, they are now going to make 2 stem packs. Of course, it's going to take twice as long, 8 minutes, but that's okay. We'll let that run and get going. Look at all, we got some more caps. We're looking awesome. Now this dude right here is doing jack squat. He's doing jack squat. He's just standing around going, "Sup up, my name's Timothy Jenkins. You may know my brother, Leroy. What's up?" That's what he's doing. Hey, Barum, what's up? Hey, kids, I just started Fallout Shelter 2. It is a great game. Yes, I've actually been playing Fallout Shelter since it launched in June 14th of last year. non-stop. Non-stop. I played Fallout Shelter. I love me some Fallout Shelter. So again, I've played Fallout Shelter probably more hours than I've actually played Fallout 4. And I've played Fallout 4 1,250 hours. So you can imagine how much I've played Fallout Shelter. Hey kid, is PC out yet or tomorrow? It's out right now. Right this second, man. Let me go ahead and give you that link. Get that sucker for free. Boom. Free link right there. Fallout Shelter. Go check it out. Go for it, Amaze Ducks. How hyped are you at Vault-Tec Workshop? I'm going to lose my mind. That's how hyped I am. Going to lose my mind once we get that. Milkmaids, kids, you might want to check on the people who are exploring. Yes, I'm going to check on them in just a second. Oh, you leveled up. They're mint giraffes and healed. What I noticed, by the way, the reason why I'm not too worried about the people who are exploring is because they had gone quite a long time and they are about to level up. Like, watch, Jeffers here is going to level up and get a full heal. This person's going to level up. Noah is going to full heal. So I don't need to worry about it. It's going to be going at least an hour plus. Now, right here, Mint Giraffes probably needs to be coming back very soon. I would say, let's go, let's see, 59 minutes to get here. Let's say about another half hour to get right about there. I don't like them to go below like a quarter. And then on the way back, they take no damage, by the way. On the way back, they don't take any damage, so it's like a free ride back. Of course, it does take them a while to get back. So let's go ahead and set it for another 30 minutes. Set our timer for another 30 minutes. We'll just go ahead and set what time it is. It's 9:17, so 9:45. Another Raider attack. And again, go to the vault door, click the clipboard, quickly click on Kiz and Kismet. Now this time, I'm going to preemptively set some people over here to fight them some more. Again, my character right here has healed back up again. Notice they healed up again because they had leveled up. So good. Now you can only put 2 people in the vault door, I believe. I'll have to check that later. Oh yeah, you can only put in there because the clipboard only gave you an option for 2. I notice I've already got 4 people over here. And I don't think I have any more weapons. Oh, I do. Let's go turn this guy. Let's give that guy the weapon for right now. And eventually, we will go ahead and give it to my main little guy here. Yeah, so that's something they need to fix. They need to fix the health bars. That really drives me crazy. But those guys there, preemptive strike here, this girl out of there, this guy here. So much easier on PC, by the way. You're much faster in moving your people around than before. Again, I'll go ahead and just move these girls out of here while they're fighting in there. I notice my resources are going into the red now. Going into the red, I'm going to actually need to expand my power eventually. We're going to see how my guy's doing. He's okay. Dead. So this time they only got to the second room because I preemptively moved everybody around ahead of time. So another Kismet tip for you. Notice the difference between the first Raider attack and then the second Raider attack because I preemptively moved them around. Eventually, by the way, I'll have my defenders in what I call the gauntlet, which will go across the top here. It'll be basically single rooms that go all the way across. Okay, so again, let's check and see what loot they got. Got some caps there. Oh my God, I'm having such a great start to this game. Oh my gosh. Military fatigues, my number one thing that I want. So good. So good. Okay. That guy got nothing. Okay. So my main guy, Kiz, who already has high strength, 5, I'm going to give him those military fatigues. Now he's going to be producing power at such an insane level that it's going to help me do my vault. Now the same thing here, I'm going to give this guy, G-Dub, that thing. And I'm also going to change around who my defenders are. Because I don't want to keep pulling Kiz out of here. I want him to actually stay down there. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. I'm going to go ahead and take his name out of there. Now notice he's also level 10, by the way. He started at level 10, or level 9. And now I'm going to make Kiz and G-Dub here my defenders. Now again, notice the exclamation point and then S. Exclamation point means defender. S means strength room. when he's not a defender. And there we go. And then we'll get this guy. We'll take his weapon off. And now my defenders here are these two guys. So I can very easily grab them into the vault door. Now I can also just drag him straight up, by the way. I can drag him straight up. You can put him in the second room. That's 3-5. And he's got the 3-4. All right. There we go. So now those will be my defenders from now on. They'll have more strength. And I go ahead and pull them into that main room. So now, if you notice, look, I catched up on the power. Now everything's going again. Now, the problem with having the power way up here is, of course, this is going to be the very first room that goes off. So the further the rooms are away, those are the first ones that go off. Normally, I'll put this way down there. Eventually, by the way, I will eliminate all of this, and this will all be power. I have a whole lot of power right here at the top of the vault. And actually, this top power will get removed, and that'll be my launch room, which we'll talk about when we get to that. When we get to that later on. PHC Extreme, morning Kismet, Vault-Tec calling. You were promoted to Vault-Tec CEO, so you won't have to monitor Vault 45 all the time. I know, I don't have to monitor it all the time. Oh, I gotta click my things though. Gotta keep those resources going. So, but I've also played Fallout Shelter non-stop since that time, since it first came out. My Vault 45 has been continuously running, and I've been working on it continuously since day one. Which I don't think many other people can say, but I'm sure there's a lot of hardcore people out there who have been playing that long, but I seriously doubt they've been streaming it that long. Kismet, I just got accepted for voice acting role. I told you the real Tane. Didn't I tell you to stay at it, man? I knew something magical was going to happen for you. Had that feeling like something good was going to happen for you. By the way, a very, very awesome video, by the way. Very inspiring video. I do love inspiring stuff like that. So awesome. Wow, man. Wow. Look at you go. Awesome. Big congrats, man. Big congrats. Tell us how it goes. Come back in and let us know how it goes. I just love when that kind of stuff happens to good people. Angry Joe. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Angry Joe, by the way. I really liked his Guild Wars 2 stuff way back in the day. I still watch his channel. I'm still subscribed to his channel. Angry Joe is awesome. He's very, very cool. I like all his little skits he does and all the other people that are hanging out, Little Joe and all of those. Pretty funny guys. Pretty funny guys. So big fan of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to the next stage now. Okay, so this is kind of our beginning stage. Once we get to 14 dwellers and we've got our stuff going, right? We've got our momentum going. We've now have a very stable vault. Xeno Caliber, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Once we've got that momentum going, right? And again, I've played this for over a year, every single day pretty much. For over a year, I can tell you all the best tips. And the best thing to do at this point is start to think about how I'm going to expand my vault. Now, again, if you don't have at least 500 to 1,000 caps, don't expand your vault. Don't expand your people, because you're not going to be able to expand your vault enough to sustain all of your people. Now, speaking of that, let's go ahead and just take a peek of our people out in the Wasteland. We don't want them to die. And we'll take a look. Noah's a little more than halfway. Everybody else looking good still. Looking good. Okay. So now we want to think about in which ways do we want to expand? Do we want to expand our power? Do we want to do our water? Do we want to do our food here? Or do we want to expand our clinic? Now, the clinic is usually the first thing I upgrade the room to. But what I prefer to do is I prefer to do power, because look at my power. Now, this is what I call the failure line. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get my arrow so I can show you this here. If you guys have never seen my red arrow hype, right here. Now, this thing right here is what I call the failure line. Oh, dude's already taking some damage. Let's go ahead and throw some more dudes up here to help. Now, this is what I call the failure line. That means that basically when you burn your resources, it's going to go past that little line. There's another one here. You can see now it's red, and so on here, red. So when it goes past that area, it's going to fail. Now, if you notice, this actually used to be in the middle, and now it's way up here. That's because we added a lot more rooms down here. We added the other rooms. So now what we need is to expand our power. Now, the worst thing I think you can do, my suggestion, my tip, is to actually upgrade the room. Upgrading the room costs you a lot of caps. I only do it for this because I don't have a lot of intelligence people yet. Eventually, I'll add another room and we'll connect. Up there we go. I don't have a lot of intelligence people yet, but I need stem packs. I need stem packs because I'm going to start getting more and more raiders. It's going to get tougher and tougher and tougher as I go along. So I've got to get those stem packs going as quick as possible, and it's a really good investment to invest in the upgrade only in that room at the very beginning. I follow Angry Joe and Boogie Religious. I'm the same way, Josie Klein. Big fan of Boogie, man. I like the fact that he's just a solid guy. He's like, you know what, this is what I love to do. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm a gamer. Screw everybody. Do what I love to do, right? And really super funny too. Of course, Francis is incredibly funny. And it's kind of cool because he has an outlet, right? He can just be himself, Boogie, right? And then he can also be this other character and then just tell it like it is. He just tells all the game companies off. I really like that part of it. Assassin, thank you so much for the host. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the hosts on my stream. That does help me a big time. This little internet show I have roll 2 seconds each episode, about 15, would be pretty cool if you checked out the series. One's really absolutely the real Tane. Go ahead and send it to me, man. I will definitely check it out. Bro, I saw you're playing PC version. Exactly. I'm starting Fallout Shelter PC now. Haha, there you go, Xenocaliber. Yes, I am on the PC, though. I have played since June 14th of last year on my iPad right here. And I've played Vault 45, which is my signature vault, right here the entire time. I've played all this time. Now, of course, I get the question, and for those, Grandpa Plays is also hosting me. Thank you so much for the host, Grandpa Plays. You have a lot of tips and so forth, and could you put them in a video? I said, you know what? I'm going to put them in 2 videos. So if you've just started the PC version, this does apply to the PC version. It does allow you to get a great start. The beginning of your game is the most critical part. You can make it 1,000 times easier or 1,000 times harder on yourself at the very beginning of the game, and the stage we're in right now. Now, I've gotten a truly exceptional start to my vault here in the PC version. I've been super lucky. I even got Nuka-Cola Quantums on the very first day. On the day of release of Nuka-Cola Quantums, I confirmed that you can get them from a lunchbox, get those epic drops. Now, I don't even know what they do, but they're up there. So there we go. And eventually we'll find out. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want to discover it as I go along. All right, let's go ahead and check on our people out here in the Wasteland. So let's go ahead and see. They've got 1 hour and 17 minutes. So to get them back, it's going to take half that time to get them back. So at least 30, 45 minutes. It's going to take them 45 minutes to get back. And let's go ahead and see what they got so far. Let's go ahead and see. Check in on them. Mint Giraffes rocking it. And let's see. Who else? And IRA Mike. Still got that thing. Also look to see if people have a new weapon. The scrolling is kind of weird. Scrolling doesn't seem to be working. There we go. Noah's still rocking that BB gun. Found some more caps. Jeffers got himself an outfit. Now again, I sent him out there with nothing. I sent him out there with nothing because I don't want him sitting in my vault sucking up all my resources. If they're in your vault, they're eating up all your resources. You do not want that to be going on. You want that to be fixed. Now again, the next thing I want to do is go ahead and expand my power. Okay, that's usually the first thing that I expand, but I do not upgrade it because, let's show you what the upgrade costs. The upgrade cost is $250, which isn't too bad. But I could actually double my production and actually start to level up some more of my people by using half of that amount and just adding on to it. So now I've expanded here, and now this guy who's standing around doing absolutely nothing is now going to be my bro. I'm going to put him in there, and he's going to help us with some more power. Now notice also up here where my little arrow is flashing, it was right here where I had my arrow, but now it has moved down here, so the failure line has moved way down, so it's going to make it easier to manage my vault. All right, I'll go ahead and take my little red arrow out of there. Boom. So again, incredibly great start. We've got plenty of caps to expand when we need to, but now we're just kind of in the waiting stage. And again, we're going to go ahead and check our objectives. We're going to level some people up. We need to collect 3 weapons. We need to deliver a baby dweller, which won't be for hours from now. And raise the happiness of 1 dweller to 100%, which is a bummer because we've already done that before. We don't have any more ladies and we don't have any more dudes. So we're not going to be able to do that. So again, let's look at objectives. And we got those going. Oh, we want to look at production values. Let's go ahead and look at our production values, how much we're producing and how much we're consuming. Okay, this is the most important thing in the entire game, is how to sustain your vault, right? Here's the power production. I'm 7.28, which is a whole lot. Look at that. It's like almost 3 times, or is more than 3 times than I'm actually consuming, which is awesome, because eventually I want to expand these other ones. Food production, 3.8, which is pretty great. At least I like to be at least 1 point higher, just in case something happens, raiders, whatnot. Food consumption, I don't know. Yes, food consumption and water consumption are both very, very close. I don't like that. I like this here that's higher. Usually I want this to be higher by at least 1, but 7 is a lot. So I'm producing a lot of power now, and I'm going to build up a lot of power reserve for the future. But these ones down here, I want to be producing more. So there's 2 ways to produce more resources, really. Well, actually, there's really 3 ways. But we'll start with the 2 basic ways. The 2 basic ways to produce more resources is to get outfits. So you give them outfits that go along with what room they're in. So in this case, perception, right? Perception 5. We're in the perception room, which is down here. Raider attack! All right, let's get our defenders up here. Let's get them. And again, let's go ahead and coordinate how all of our people are going to be beforehand. Like so. Now we also need to click on these guys. Make sure that they're not almost dead. And we do have 2 stim packs in case we need them. Now I'm actually going to take this guy and we'll put him over here, because I'm going to need to drag both these guys in this room. This way they just don't switch out. If I grab him over there when he's in there, he's just going to run into the vault door, which then I'm going to have to pull him from the vault door down into there. So I'm just going to pull him over there. Oh, I forgot my music. Here we go. A-team is on the job. Go get him, A-team. Now, if they get too low health, you can pull them out of there, by the way. Or I can just give them a stim pack. Oh, still not dead. And put him down there. Down there. Now again, I can put 4 people in there. Grab Kip here and put him in there now. So now I've got a room in here where I can put 4 people in there, and I can put 4 people in here to defend the settlement. Which means it's 4 on 3 versus just 2 on 3. Which works out really, really well. Laters. And again, got him at the second door. Not bad, not bad. All right, we'll click on these guys. Oh, speaking of, that is going to be good for making more people. And it also has agility 1, which is better than nothing. And we'll get our caps from them. And we're going to immediately go to our main agility girl here, Kia. And we're going to give her the thing that gives her a boost on agility, which is going to help us on our food. So now we're going to have a higher food value, which happened at the perfect time, so I can show you that. So the production value of the food is now different. Food production value is now different than the water value when it was exactly the same before. Now it is higher, 4.41, because she has that outfit. And that's it's one of the best ways to boost your production. Now another way, of course, is to add another room. Put more people in there. That's another way of adding production. Or, of course, the third way is to update it or upgrade it by hitting the arrow here and doing an upgrade. Now, I don't do the upgrades until I have them 3 out, and then I have my training and then a whole bunch of other stuff first. Okay, so those stats new in the update. They were added some time ago. They were not in the original game. That's why I use that all the time. I used to manually figure it out by just figuring out the numbers up here. But now I don't do that. I don't have to do it anymore. I can just figure it out via the production thing. Now it's also going to let us catch up. Because again, that's why I like the production to be a bit higher than the actual consumption, or at least 1 point higher, is because when raiders come in, they steal all your food. So it's kind of hard to keep your food at maximum. What will happen is your people will start to take damage if you don't have food, right? If you wanted to take a chance on something, and rush it, I would do your stem packs. Another Kismet tip. Let's just take a chance, see what happens. Got it. So now I've got 4 stem packs, so pretty lucky. Now if I failed, it would have to start all over again back at 10 or 9 here to start the whole thing over, even though I was at 7 before. So it's good to take a chance at that. When is the best time to take a chance? It's right after you get the resource. So if we wait 9 minutes, and right after we get the resource, that's when we're going to want to try to rush it to get those extra resources. So we're going to try the same thing here on the food one when it comes up in just a second. And we can do the same thing here in power, but our power is fine. All these other things are quite fine. Let's check on our dwellers in the wasteland. They're getting down there pretty low. Yes, and see some of these guys, they've already taken damage in the vault, but I don't notice how I don't use the stem pack yet because I want them to regenerate eventually. Okay, so I got that water. Now I'm going to wait for this to go. It's got another 2 seconds. And collect the resource and then immediately rush. Hopefully we get it. If we don't, oh well. There we go, success. So it gave me an extra boost. And now I have recovered on my food, which means my people are going to slowly start to regenerate as well, because they're not going to be taking damage. They're going to be gaining that food. All right, so very good time to take a try, because even if you fail, you could just at least go in and just get rid of whatever it is. Now, only try it one time. If you fail one time, don't do it again, because the more you do it, the more you'll interrupt your production, and then before you know it, you don't have enough food. Because I'm worried, I see a new app for Nuke Quantum. Can I unlock Quantum without buying? Yes, I just did, Amaze Ducks. Can you believe I got the Epic Quantum on day 1? Day 1 from a Quest lunchbox, I got the Nuka-Cola Quantum confirmed on my stream yet again, just like I confirmed the Mr. Handy, which of course I'm going to highlight that one separate, that I got it on the very first day. That is so awesome. So awesome, I can't tell you. I can't tell you how awesome that is. Okay, by the way, I'm going to put this entire stream, I'm recording the entire thing, so in case you missed part of it, not only is it going to be here on Twitch, but it's going to be in HD on YouTube as well. What are your thoughts on the new update? It is awesome. You lost track of Kiss Tips? That's okay. Most of these things I'm talking about are on those videos, by the way. I think it's awesome. I like the new update. I especially like the PC version. PC version is good, man. It is sweet. Look at how nice it looks. It loads really fast. Moving your people around is a lot easier. It is so much easier to move them around. It's so much faster, too, than trying to drag them with your finger. Because sometimes it's a little hard to grab them. Sometimes it's a little hard to drop them in the right room, and you might tap on the wrong person. Here, you can be super precise. And, you know, that's what makes the desktop machine great anyway, right? Is that you can be super precise with it. Now, the part I'm in right now is kind of the waiting game. And this is the toughest part of the game to get through, because you have to literally just sit here and wait. That's basically what we need to do. Now, we've already done all the other stuff we can do for now. We just need to sit here and wait. We can work on various objectives. But some of these, I can't do. I can't do Baby Dweller. I got to wait for 3 hours for that. I got to wait for my people to come back from the Wasteland to collect those weapons and raise the happiness of Dweller to 100%. Again, I have to wait for my people to come back from the Wasteland. I think we probably should recall everybody. Oh, especially Mint Giraffes there. I think we're in the mode now. About an hour and 30 minutes. That is pretty good. I think that is actually an incredibly great start, by the way. Everybody seemed to have leveled up to level 2. So let's go ahead and recall everybody. And that's going to take them about 45 minutes to get back. It takes half the time that they were out there to come back. Usually I only set them for 45 minutes, and they usually die in the mobile version. Oh! Reach now. Oh, that's what your Nuka-Cola Quantum is. I can instantly pull them back by using my Nuka-Cola Quantum. Ah, all right. I learned something new. So they added that Nuka-Cola Quantum to actually pull them back. I guess they drink it and then they beeline back. I don't want to waste my Nuka-Cola Quantum, though. I want to waste it on something more powerful than just 45 minutes. Now, if they were out there for like 5 days, and then I wanted to bring them back right that minute, that would be the time to do it. And there, oh, Jeffers found himself a lever action rifle. Nice. Nice. What do we got here? Oh, and Sun Rebel found another weapon. So he's actually got 2 weapons that he found there. So right at that 130. Oh, look, and you found some nightwear. That's going to work great for coupling people up. And we've got IRA Mikey actually found another outfit down here. Initiative robe, which we can totally use when he gets back. Let me look at the bottom. Anybody else find anything? He's got 2 weapons there. Oh, she's sad. Sad girl. And she found a nice radiation suit there. She didn't find a weapon, but still good. All good. Again, they're going to take about 45 minutes, and then we'll bring them back into the vault. And we're going to hit that going there. Again, now notice how we're above the curve now of the food. Again, I used to have to do that manually. Okay, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and do some stuff real quick. I'm going to activate my stealth boy, and I shall be right back. Boom. Hello, everybody. All right, you might be going, Kismet, Kismet, Kismet. You're neglecting your vault. They're all going to die. Nah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Now notice they went down below the red line there. Because I streamed early today, I missed my chance to have some food. So that's what I'm doing right now. What's going on my lighting back there? I bumped my light. That's what have happened. There we go. Yep, still a little funky. Bad light. Stay there. There we go. Blue screening is all about lighting, as you can see. If your lighting gets weird, boom, all those little things happen in the background. All right. Same thing about green screen. So there we go. So we had fallen below the line now. Now, what happens when we fall below the line? And actually, I wanted that to go on. By the way, I ran and got myself some grapes, which is what I snack on. I don't snack on chocolate anymore. Look at this beautiful cheese stuff. I have only this stuff very rarely. I do not try to eat too much of that kind of bad food, but I think I deserve it today. I've been very good. Very good. Now, while you're waiting for stuff to happen, now is the best time to run and get some food while you're sitting and waiting, and you know, then you're eating something, and you can eat your dinner or whatever, and you click on it a little bit. That's what you need to do. And also, I wanted to point out the fact that how do you recover once you start to get in a bad cycle? Boom. See, now I'm back up here, right? How do you recover when you get into a bad cycle where now you're in a deficiency, right? So you start taking radiation damage from water, and you start getting physical damage from not enough food, right? Not enough water equals that. Now notice how I recovered there in just a couple cycles. When I came back, I could click, I recovered again. Now it's going to go probably down below the line again, and then eventually it will then be above the line. I'll go all the way back up to maximum again in several cycles. Now, how do you know it's going to do that? How do you know eventually it's going to go up like that? Nick FC, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Notice I'm going to go ahead and swap those guys out and bring the other guys in because they've got the weapons. They are my main team to eliminate bad things. There they go. And eventually we'll make weapons. We'll do all sorts of fun stuff like that. We're going to blast these guys. Now look how much damage this guy has taken. And now he needs a nice stem pack. When did they get a little bit less than a half? Oh, I got 8 now. Got 8 of them. Ooh, man, I'm rocking them stem packs. So I'm going to go ahead and click him just in case I get attacked by raiders. Actually, it went all the way to full health. I thought it was going to be to 3/4, but there we go. So again, that interrupted the stem packs, which is okay. If something wants to get interrupted, stem packs or your living quarters are the 2 things you want interrupted. The rest of the stuff you do not. And there we go. And how do I know that this is going to cycle in such a way that eventually it's going to get above that line and my people are going to stop taking damage? Well, that's your stats page. So you go into your stats page and you say, am I producing more than they're consuming? Power, no problem. Food production, 4.4, which is 1 point higher, so food production won't be a problem. Water is going to be a bit of a struggle to try to catch up, but I'm going to show you again that trick once it's done here in another 15 seconds. And we're going to take a risk here. By the way, I hope you guys like my cool stealth boy that I made. That's all me, man. I made the graphics. That cool little stealth boy thing that comes up. Nobody else got a stealth boy except for me. Kids, how do I delete a room on PC? Same way you would do the other rooms. Okay, watch that. I just collected that resource and then I'm going to rush it, take a shot at it. If it fails, I'm not going to do it again. If it succeeds, if it fails, then I'm going to go ahead and grab my guys here. Have them take care of it. This way I only am healing these two guys. I don't have to heal everybody all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them down here to take care of that fire. Also, they level up more, which means they're going to be stronger when they're defending the vault. So yes, the way you delete a room, you just simply click on it when you're not in fire. And I'll show you a second here. Because I just deleted one a second ago. I just deleted the food one here and moved it down. So I gave it a shot. It didn't work out. Oh well. Oh well. And you just keep rolling. Now I don't want to rush it again because it'll be even worse chance. So I'll just go ahead and wait for the cycles for it to catch up. And sometimes you actually want to click on it. If you're waiting for it, you want to wait till the very second it comes up and then click on it. The very second it comes up and click on it. Now eventually when my people come back from the Wasteland, since I have so much caps, I'm going to have some outfits. I'm going to go ahead and expand both of these as well. Expand my power out again, and then I'll have a ton of people in here and only a few people in the Wasteland. And eventually I will send my people in the Wasteland, boom, right at the very second it came up. The quicker you are clicking that, the very second it comes up, the better that you can build up a backlog of resources. So how to delete a room. So you go in here and you hit the arrow and you go to destroy right there. And that will get rid of it. And you'll get some of your caps back, a little bit of it. Yeah, when they're in the Wasteland, you can't change their name. When they are in the vault, you can change it. And I think I had an L-Y, right? Or is it M-I-L-K-Y? M-I-L-K-Y, that's what I want, yeah. There you go, renamed. Squared away. Okay, again, now I'm going to be at a deficit for water, so they're going to start taking a little bit of radiation damage if I don't solve that soon. So again, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to just wait every 13 seconds, and I'm going to click it the second it comes up. Now, while I'm waiting for that, we're going to talk a little bit about items here in just a second, after we're done getting this one. Oh, I did the second it came up. Now food, wait for it to come up. And boom. That's got 2 minutes. This now has 1 minute and 49 seconds. So that gives me 1 minute and 49 seconds to do something else. Let's go over here to items. We got outfits. Again, this is anything with a +3 or better is something I keep. And eventually, anything with lower than +3, I will get rid of. I want to get a bunch of these +3s. I want to get +3 strength, +3 agility, +3. That's when you start really building momentum. Now, all this junk right now is pretty useless because this junk is for crafting stuff, and I can't do anything with it. Now, if you do want to sell it, which I saw a question about selling junk earlier, you can just click on it and you can sell it right there. But I definitely don't want to do that to my duct tape. Duct tape is pretty rare stuff. And of course, we get pets, outfits, and weapons, and junk. All right, we're gonna level up. Let's see how many more seconds we got here. Another minute there, another minute there. And down there, minute 45 seconds. All right, so we're doing good. Now, the only reason to upgrade your storage very early on is for your stim packs. Because eventually you want to send your people to the Wasteland and give them like 25 stim packs. Now, before we stop for tonight, for Fallout Shelter in another couple hours, I'm hoping to have enough stim packs, probably about 10, maybe 15, to send to the Wasteland, and let him go all night long. And then he'll go for like 6, 10, maybe 24 hours. And then when we check him out tomorrow, we'll then bring them back in. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of Fallout Shelter on PC every single night. I think I'm going to probably do it from 11 to 12 before we start Fallout 4. So about an hour or so. Or I may start an early stream and do it earlier in the day as well. Because I also need to hang out with my team. I don't want to neglect them too much. But on the stream days, maybe we'll make Wednesday. That's what we'll do. We'll make like a Wednesday, an unofficial Fallout Shelter day. If I can, if I'm not doing anything like raiding or whatever with my team, I'll say, hey guys, I'm going to do some Fallout Shelter tonight. And then we'll just do it kind of on Wednesdays. So there we go. How can I get access to other channels on Discord? You can do that because I can upgrade you eventually. Let me go ahead and get that up here. If you're on there and you are one of my followers here on Twitch, I can go in there and give you an upgrade. If you're currently in a channel, let's see, there we go. I will upgrade you to Twitch follower. Boom. Now you can go ahead and get into the Twitch channel. So if you want to get into Twitch chat, by the way, everyone here following the stream and watching the stream, you're welcome to get on our Discord. You can follow that Discord link that I'm about to put in the chat. Boom. You can follow that link. Feel free to go down there. I'll go ahead and upgrade you. And then you'll be able to get in there, chat with other people here on this stream, as well as you can voice chat back and forth. You can have access to the base public part of it. You can also have access, once I upgrade you, to the Twitch part of it. And if you are an actual physical member, if you play Star Wars The Old Republic with us, then you can actually get into the members section. If you're not an actual member or a legendary supporter of my stream, you cannot get into the members section. I've been playing Fallout 4 for 475 hours, 33 minutes short, and just only found Sunshine Tiny Co-op Settlement. There you go, Dark Angel. You know the one I never found? Finch Farm. I was like 800 hours into it and never even knew that settlement was there. Oh, we gotta click our resources. We're not clicking our resources. We're gonna have some people getting radiated. Definitely that happens where you discover things. I'd never seen Finch Farm, and there was another one that I discovered too, very late in my playthrough in survival mode. I was like 900 hours in. I was like, whoa, there's another one I never even knew about. But that's what I like, though. That's what I like. I don't like to know where they all are. I like to just come across them and go, oh, okay, here they are. I don't look them up on the wiki. I don't know. Maybe there's even more settlements I haven't discovered, which is great. It was great. There might be more stuff out there I haven't done. Do I ever get bored of Fallout 4? I absolutely do not. It's incredibly fun. I don't know why you're getting bored of Fallout 4. I really enjoy it, especially doing settlements, especially making contraptions, making robots, finding new ways of doing stuff. I find it incredibly fun. I'm probably one of the most fun single-player games I've played in a very long time. Though I'm much into Fallout. I dig Fallout, and I dig the way it is. Because I know the secret to any game. The secret is, don't rush to the end. If you rush to the end, and you just like, I'm going to do the quest line and run to the end and be the first one to get done. You just wasted 60 bucks. Holy mackerel. But of course, it's your 60 bucks. You can waste it all you want. But for me, I don't like to rush to the end of a game. I don't like to cheat, shortcut. I don't pay to win. You will not see me buy any lunchboxes in the store here. See, they've got stuff in here. You can speed up. You can buy other things. You can buy starter packs and get all of this stuff. I mean, it's your game. You can do whatever you want. I mean, hey, order up away. You can buy 1,000 of these things if you want to, and you've got a guaranteed rare card or better. You can buy a bunch of those. You can buy a bunch of pets. You can buy yourself Mr. Handies. Now, I did buy Mr. Handies just to see them. I was going to buy just one, but the stream's like, oh, buy 5 of them and put them in there and see what happens and how they work and everything. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it out. So I went and tried it out, and they're mainly cosmetic. I could do it faster than those Mr. Handies. All they're doing is just going back and forth, collecting your resources, but you could tap them faster than waiting for them to go really, really slow. And very early in the game, too, you could actually run out of resources because they collect really, really slow. So it's more of a cosmetic fun thing, I think, than an actual game advantage. Now, when you get a whole bunch of really super awesome legendary weapons early in the game, that is definitely giving yourself a game advantage. So I'm going to give you some love there, Coobs. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade you. Oh, Twitch follower. There you go. There you go. We're going to need to get some love in here of some music. Music love. While we're waiting. Sometimes it takes a little while. Oh, I got to click my resources. Not watching my water close enough. Not watching my water close enough so I can get past it. But as you can see, it's getting slowly higher and higher and higher. As long as I don't get raided or deathclawed, usually you can build up to a point where you're just fine. Waiting around for resources. And again, this is the way the game is in the very beginning, but eventually once you start building momentum, you're just doing a ton of stuff all over the place. We got a donation! Boom! All right, so we got $5 from Jeffers. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and show some love to Jeffers in the chat. And there's about 60 people hanging out in my stream right now. Make sure to go in there, just take a moment and appreciate the people who do keep the stream going, who do that donating. It's the only time it's okay to spam my chat. Just go ahead and spam some love in there, spam some hearts. Just take a minute to show some appreciation for those people who do keep it going. Go ahead and play that again. Come on, I want to see some love in that chat. Let's see it. Thank you so much, Jeff, for that donation. I do appreciate it greatly. By the way, if you do donate over $100, you become legendary like that. Pretty cool, huh? Legendary. By the way, if you do become a subscriber on eventually, you guys didn't see this. I made a subscriber alert too. Hopefully one day I become Twitch, but you can also subscribe to me on Gaming for Good as well. So if you would like to support the stream, you're like, Kismet, man, I wish you had a sub button. I do. You can actually subscribe via Gaming for Good. Getting Kismet to TwitchCon. That is my next goal. I am hoping to get to TwitchCon. Of course, if I don't get to TwitchCon, I'll just put it back into the stream. But I am going to keep trying to get there, and I'm going to go ahead and update that right there. Boom. And now we should have a little bit of a green line. There we go, right down there in the corner. And again, we're just kind of waiting for resources to run here. I've got to be right on top of this water one, starting to go below it again. And yes, right down here, you can see I've got a little bit of a green line going. And I'm going to try to collect those donations to get me to TwitchCon. We'll see what happens. And again, you can do a whole bunch of awesome stuff through donating through Gaming for Good, including donating to charity. You don't even have to donate to my stream. You can actually donate to charity to Save the Children, which is a charity I believe in. One step closer. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. It'd be my first TwitchCon I've ever gone to. And maybe I'll get partnered by then. That would be awesome. I got partnered and I got to go to TwitchCon at the same time. Nick says, what's my setup like? I have a 2-PC setup. You can see all the specs down below. Basically, I have 4 monitors running simultaneously. I have my PC, which is a custom-built PC, which is where I'm playing the game. And then I have a iMac 5K, which I'm a graphic designer. Not having a Mac as a graphic designer is like playing games and not having a PC, right? Each of those things are made for what they do. PCs are awesome. You can customize them. You can make them exactly what you want. And they're fairly cheap for gaming. And then for Mac, it is the creative machine. This is why it was invented, for creative people like myself who do design. So that is based on my setup. Oh, we got somebody who came back. Cool. Let me back up and see what Maze Duck said. Kismet, what kind of magic did Todd Howard use to make the PC version load so fast and run so good and so buttery smooth? I don't know, but they did an amazing job. Oh, I'm neglecting. All right, we got somebody hanging out here. Oh, she's a newbie. So eventually, by the way, they'll send you a new person from time to time. So we've got a newbie girl here. Now, she also got 2 strength, which is awesome, and 3 agility. Let's go ahead and throw her in the agility room here. It's going to give us a +1, which is cool. So first, I'm going to bring her over here. And then we've got Kia here, and then this girl, Air Julia, which I'm going to go ahead and replace because she's better, which means that it's going to bring up my food production even more. So we'll get that going. Now, of course, I would have loved somebody with perception. That would have been great. Or find an outfit that has perception. That would be great as well. But there we go. And that's Amber Newton. And why did she not swap? Oh, I can't bring her into the vault door. So I got to bring her over here. I can't bring pregnant ladies into the vault door, and I can't send them to the Wasteland. A little limitation there. That's always been in the game, by the way. Always been in the game. I'll make sure she doesn't have an outfit. Nope. Because she did have an outfit, I'd take her outfit off and then give it to her. Now, one thing I can do with her, though, is because she's just chilling out, she has 2 strength. I can go ahead and throw her here in the strength, and then she'll be producing more power, which means now it'll only take about 24 seconds and produce 21 power. And again, eventually I'm going to go ahead, when I bring a whole bunch of people back, I will expand the water, expand the food, and then expand this one more. And then I'm styling, because I have it 3 out. It's the most efficient it can be. Super efficient. How long you been streaming for? Any tips for new streamers who don't get views often? Yes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about getting viewers. You know, one of the best advice I got as a new streamer was just do your thing. even if you're the only one in your stream and you have like Nightbot or you have Moobot or whoever your bot is, talk to your bot the whole time. Just talk to him. Say, okay, now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do this and I'm going to have a fun time doing that, and so on and so forth. When you enjoy it, it comes across. I mean, when you're in my stream, you can tell I love playing this game. And that's why I only play games that I love, because I think that really translates across on Twitch. You can tell when people are playing it just to try to make dollars, right? They're just trying to make money, and that's all they're there for. Now, if you are thinking of that you're going to make a lot of money in Twitch, it is really not about money. That would be very, very rare that early on you would make a tremendous amount of money. It's going to take time and effort, and in anything you have to work at it, right? If you're going to learn the piano, you have to practice. Same thing when it comes to streaming. Just design your own style, which I have my own style here, Dragon Hammer and an Overseer's desk and all my other cool graphics that I happen to have a huge background in, so it gives me a little bit of advantage. But I love playing the games I play, and that really comes across. And I love doing guides for it. I love hanging out with people. I love chatting with people. And I don't mind answering questions like that all the time. I get that question all the time. So yes, that's what I suggest as a new streamer. Just do it because you love it. On top of that is hang out in other streamers that you like. And hang out in there and say, hi everybody, how's it going? Do not promote yourself in their stream. That is the worst thing you can do, because that really ticks off other streamers. So definitely don't promote yourself. But you can go in there and you can say, hi, good to see ya, I really like your stream, and so on, and try to get an idea of what the other person does that you like, and try to integrate some ideas, of course, make it your own in your stream. So I strongly suggest not to copy other people. You've still got to be you. What is uniquely different about you and the way that you play and the way you like to do it? For me, it's me. I talk directly to people. I look right at you and I talk directly to you, as well as I like to interact in the chat, as well as I like to talk about ways of doing it better and give tips out. I don't just keep all that information to myself, which some people do. They're like, oh, I don't want to give away my secrets, right? Because, then everybody else is going to know them. I'm like, doesn't matter to me. I find when you give out your secrets, or if you give out ideas, it basically cultivates other people's ideas, and then together you guys make something better than just nothing, right? Just to try to hold it all to yourself. How long have you been streaming for? Well, I actually I've been streaming since Justin TV, a very long time ago. Now, my whole premise of streaming is because of my team. Now, for those of you who are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I'm the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds. Kismet Ring of Destiny is the name. And we've been together 14 plus years and had over 800 members. And if you guys have ever played Star Wars The Old Republic, I even got to go to the Guild Summit. Check it out. This is my Guild Summit coin. I keep it right here. It inspires me every day. It inspires me. I show it a lot on the stream. Sorry for you guys who see it all the time. I'm very proud of that. That's only one of out of thousands and thousands of guild leaders that wanted to go. I was only one of 100 that got to go. Had a fantastic time. Met a lot of awesome people. It was a really, really fun time. So I do put that out there. So that's what I streamed for originally. I streamed so I could show my members, look, when you're standing here, you got to stand in this position. Here's your skill rotations. Here's the utilities or the different perks you want to choose for your character. It was more just to help my members. It wasn't like it was going to be a full-on thing, right? Because that's really what I care about. All I really cared about is my members, right? And how they're doing and what if they're able to play their character better and all that kind of stuff. So some years have gone by, and then again, I actually said this at the top of the stream, I started playing this game, Fallout Shelter, which is an incredibly fun game, and I discovered how to make my iPad show on Twitch. And just about the same time is when Fallout Shelter came out, and then I started streaming it, and then I fell in love with streaming because we had so much fun in the stream. Especially, by the way, Dave's been with me way back, about a year now, when I started getting more serious about streaming, and came in when I started doing Fallout Shelter. So pretty fun. And me and Dave, we talk back and forth all the time. We talk games and whatnot, and a few more people would come in, and then we talk games, and then a few more. And then I'd get about 20 or 30 people in the stream, and we would talk back and forth, and I would be showing them all my best stuff that I discovered. And then a few people noticed me, and then they did what I do now, and that is go in and raid them and say, look, hey, look at this other streamer, take a look at them. Let's show them some love today. Let's go ahead and pay it back to them. I think that's one of the most pleasurable parts about getting a little bit of success on Twitch is to go pay it to another streamer, right? To go pay it forward to them. Maybe one day they'll pay it forward to someone else. And it's like you're giving out a little bit of love. You're giving out, you're making their evening, you're making their day. I love it when I get that reaction where it's like, you have made my day. This is so awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. Because that's exactly how I felt when people raided me. Uh-oh, we're getting attacked. Okay, again, let's use our people that we put an exclamation point on, grab them, and pull them to the vault door. We got to get our raid on. Now I'm going to leave this girl in here to... oh, and I got to get that other girl knocked up. I got to get that other girl knocked up at some point. All right. And, oh, that's right. This dude's going to go up there. Dark Saga! Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, or becoming part of the Kismet team. The real team donated $1! I'll be able to donate more when I get my first pay from the roll. I will donate more, I promise. Thank you so much from the PogChamp. The real team, let's show him some love in the chat as well. Oh, wait, I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention. Not bad. Not paying attention. Get out of there, bro. Get out of there, bro. Now, again, if your people are almost dead, pull them out of the room. My guy isn't almost dead, but I'm going to go ahead and send him up to this room to prevent him to get into the next room. And get this dude in there. Nope. Get him down there. Get this guy down there. And that guy down there. So, again, you got to kind of shuffle them around the room. Eventually, by the way, you'll see I'll have 6 here. And I'll actually put 6 defenders up here. 6 defenders. Do it. Now, right now, I should be able to see all my bars. But I don't always get to see them all. See that? How the bar goes away when he's moving? That definitely needs to be fixed. Got a fight going on. Look at my character. Give him an uppercut. Give him a left. Give him a right. Give him a punch to the throat. Oh, she died. I feel bad. Not really. Not really. Don't come in and attack my thing if it was me, right? Don't. Oh, got a weapon. Woohoo! Now I got another weapon, so the next time raiders come through, you're gonna get more shot in the face. All right, I'm gonna give my weapon to my character here. Oh, now he's gonna have a weapon when he's helping. So basically, now I'm gonna use him as a defender too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put his exclamation point back on him again because he's got a weapon. That's why I put exclamation points on him, so I know which ones are my defenders. Hey, look, we got some people back to the vault. Wow, this is all working out. Go ahead and click this other guy here and keep going. So thanks so much for that love. Actually, let's throw that love out there here and again one more time. Boom! That's right, for the real team. Thank you so much for that $1. I do appreciate it. $1, even $1 does help the stream. It just goes right back into the stream. Right now, I'm producing some awesome swag to hand out in the stream. Can't wait. Come on. Come on. Woo! All right. Gotta love that awesome swag. And hello to Compton. And there's Radical Gaming. What's up? Thanks for hanging out, Radical Gaming. Great to see ya. Best mobile app ever. Hey kids, is this Vault Survival Mode? Absolutely not, Travavo. Again, I have played since June 14th, day 1 of Fallout Shelter, and I've also streamed it since then. I don't like the survival mode. I'm sorry. I'm honest. I am not, backed by anybody. DX Racer is not sending me free chairs. This is out of my own pocket right here. I paid for this chair out of my own pocket from doing graphic design. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I can tell you the straight truth. The survival mode is too hard. It is too hard, and it is kind of tedious hard. Now, what they did in Fallout 4 is fun hard, right? The survival mode is fun because it makes you use a lot of the things that you typically don't use in the game, like food and water and sleeping and all of those things that I just kind of neglected. It's like, oh, I don't have to do these, and I'm not going to do it, right? And then I could get through the game and no problem. But in the new survival mode, you have to do all those things in Fallout 4. But in the survival mode in here, the fact that your people die and they're dead forever is actually like a I don't know, it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing because you have worked really hard to get those guys leveled up, and it might have taken you a month, 2 months, 4 months to get them leveled up and get them to a point where you could use them in your vault, and your vault starts going great, and then these OP death claws come in and they kill off all your people, and then you can't recover. And I have done 25 different vaults in survival mode and found that I just don't enjoy playing it, which is the tough part, right? I just don't enjoy playing Fallout Shelter in the survival mode. Now, it might be different here in the PC version. I plan to try it later, but usually I'm just testing it out today in normal mode. All right, so let's go ahead and pull everybody in. There is the wonderful Minter Rafts, and we got Iron Mike, or IRA Mike. We got Noah hanging out in his PJs. We got TJ Jeffers. We got Sun Rebel. Look at all that loot. And now look what happened to my food, right? And I collected 3 weapons. Awesome. So right away, I've got all these people in here. They're going to start sucking up my resources. So I'm going to go ahead and put them to work. Go ahead and build myself a diner. And I'm going to go ahead and build myself... Oh, I just totally screwed that up. All right. I screwed that up. I put it in the wrong place. I'm going to go ahead and destroy it. I just wasted some of my caps. That was my bad. Water treatment. That's what I want first. And then diner. It happens. If you make a mistake, just roll on in life. It is going to happen. So dude here, he's got 2. That's good. What about this girl here? 3 agility. Oh, great. She's great in there. And then dude here, Noah. Oh, you got 3. Perfect. Got +1. Agility 3 there. Let's do some food. What do you got, bro? -1. Yeah, so actually the person who had the +1 is the one I want in here. Jeffers. Free pet carrier. Here's a free pet carrier to get your pet collection started. Open and welcome a furry friend to your vault. Aha! Free pets! I'll take it. I'm not too proud to take a free pet. I'm not proud. So awesome, free pet. Okay, where'd that Jeffers I think would be best over here because he's got a +1. Let's see if he pulls out this girl. And this girl's agility, it's pretty low. Pretty low. So let's take this dude down here. Oh, he's going to be better in agility. So we're going to swap him out. And take her back up there. And there we go. Now, 4, 4, and 4. Look how magically that did that. Notice my power is still okay for right now. Because I just did a little bit of expanding. I didn't expand a whole lot. And now I've got to recover my water. So let's go see if we have enough resources to sustain all of these people. Let's go ahead and scroll down. Power production versus consumption. So water, 7.72. Wow, all right. And we're only consuming 5. So now we've got double that amount. +2 points on that amount. On food consumption, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 3 points higher. Power production, plenty, because that's at 4, that's at 8, that's double as high. So we're going to do just fine. We're going to do okay. Notice how it's low here. That's okay. If we do enough cycles, we are going to be able to recover. So again, if yours starts to go down like this, really low, that's going to happen. Watch this. I'm going to go ahead and get a ton of it here. I'm actually going to get 18 water in one shot, which is basically just going to jump me way up there past that line. And that's what we want. So now we're starting to build momentum. The first time you send your people out, send them out for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, check on them, make sure they're okay. When they get to about quarter health, then send them back to the vault. Now, another thing that's going to happen while they're in the vault, they're going to start healing back up again, slowly. And then they're also going to have their radiation go down as long as you have enough water. As long as you have enough water, their radiation will go down. Now, of course, you don't have enough water, then their radiation's they're going to start taking radiation damage, which some of my people are going to start doing here soon if I can't get it back up there. Pretty close. Now, one more cycle, which is going to take 2 minutes and 2 seconds, then I can go to the next thing. Now, I just got a bunch of people back with different outfits. Now, this guy has a luck outfit. Oh, I forgot to put the one of these people in the initiative robe. Let's mint giraffes there. I'm going to go ahead and actually take her outfit off and give her this one. Should be better in that one because that's going to give her a bonus to agility. We can now give this guy this combat armor, which is going to give us a boost to strength, which is going to make our power like no problem whatsoever. And my happiness of all my people is starting to go up because they're hanging out in the vault. So now the happiness, notice the happiness dropped rapidly, but you'll see it go back up on itself, right? Because it's hanging out with other happy people. And those happy people make that happiness go up because he's now back in the vault. He's now recovering his health, and so on and so forth. So again, how much longer we got here? 1minute and 8 seconds till we get the next cycle. So again, eventually that water cycle will go back up again. We just need to wait it out. Hey Kismet, I just got a pet that makes the ability to have twins. Oh, awesome, Jaden. I've never seen that pet before. By the way, when you do donate, you can put a song in there. In case you didn't know, you can put a song. You put a song link right at the very top of Gaming for Good. It shows up right down there in the corner. That's what that donate and DJ the stream is. If you do want to hear a song, you put it down there. Now, I know I've been torturing you guys because you guys keep looking over there. And you're like, Kismet, there's a lunchbox there. Open that lunchbox before I have to crawl across the screen and strangle you. I'll do it here in a second. I love to torture you guys a little bit. Torture you guys a little bit. So like, open that lunchbox, Kismet. I know it's something good in there. I know there's something good in there. And again, I don't like to get legendary stuff and very stuff too early because I like to struggle a little bit. I like the challenge of it. Okay, so now we got to wait another 2 minutes, but we just did it. Let's give it a rush try. Let's just go ahead and see what happens. Oh, bummer. Bummer. Now, this could be very dangerous because they just came back to the vault. Look at their health. By the way, when they're in the middle of a fire, that's the best time to heal them because usually they're standing in such a great position that you can see their health and you can heal them in that fire. Now, one of the things that happen, though, if you rush and fail, their happiness actually goes down. Their happiness of them is going to go down by 10%, which is okay this early on in the vault. It'll be just fine. Because I don't think there's a difficulty on PC yet. I can't see one. Oh, the machine, I didn't even look. You know, I didn't even look when I created a vault. Because normally you flip a little switch and it puts you in survival mode when you create a vault. But we'll come back to that in a second. Oh, we need to rearrange our outfits. That's what I was doing. Okay, so now that we've brought people back, we've got the stuff that we need, we're now ready to readjust their outfits. So we got Perception 1, Agility 1. This probably I want to keep him in Perception right now because I want to try to get my water recovered before they start taking radiation. He's got a weapon. I'm going to go ahead and take his weapon off. And I'm going to put just my guys here in Strength. Give them all the weapons. Now these are going to be my A team. They're going to take care of defense eventually. He's got a junk weapon. I'll give you a better weapon there. Noah, give you an upgrade. And so I want to distribute the outfits to the people that it can most benefit when they come back. Right? So she doesn't have an outfit. Got to check your pregnant ladies, by the way. Make sure they don't have an outfit that can help someone else while they're sitting there. Now this one is still working, even though it's on here. Now I've also got one that's a bonus perception there. And there we go. And let's go ahead and put that one on somebody. Even higher bonus. Now it's going to only take 2 minutes to do that. And now we've really got some momentum going. We really got a ton of momentum going. Let's now look at our water production again. And we're going to look at all that items and stuff in there in a minute. So yes, now what are we producing? 8.39, water consumption 5.4. We are definitely going to recover. We just got to be real diligent in watching that every time it comes up. Now again, if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I know you're talking directly to me. I know I'm one of those people who actually watches this chat. Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? I watch my chat. I also will respond to you. It does attach to the top of my chat. This way your question or comment doesn't get lost. When people are in there talking about games or whatever they're talking about, usually in my chat. A lot of awesome people, by the way, that hang out in my chat all the time. Incredibly great people. Feel free to say hi to them. Or not. Or just sit and hang out and lurk. Maybe you're playing some Fallout Shelter yourself. Feel free to lurk in the stream. There we go. We're recovered now. We're just past the line, though it's still going to take a few more cycles before it does jump up past that line. And then we will start to see, over time, the radiation go down on all of these guys, and then also healing to go up once we keep that consistently going. Yes, it is much easier in Fallout Shelter to get your happiness way up than in thing. But I haven't really tried to apply that. I guess you can't couple them up in Fallout 4. At least I don't think I've ever tried that. What else can you do? Rush the area. There's no way to rush an area. Now that my food is cold, I'm going to go ahead and eat it real quick here, but I'm going to go stealth boy while I'm eating it. But I will still be watching the chat and everything. And again, if you've never been to my stream before, I'm the only one on Twitch who has a stealth boy. But you didn't know that. Here we go. I'm back. Did I go to concerts when I grew up? Can't remember any. I'm sure I went to a couple. I was not into that. My friend was way into going to concerts. I never was. I was into going to the beach. That's what I did. Beach, surfing, boating, sea-doing, you name it, anything to do with the beach. Pixio, thanks for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Kids, did my dweller, Mama Milky, give birth yet? Yes, she did. Look at the little baby here. That's what we got there. Diane Allen, ready to rock and roll. So gave birth, and now she's ready to rejoin the rest of everybody here if she can do something, or out to the wasteland later. Sorry, don't got any place for her in the room. Out to the wasteland you go. That's the way I roll. All right, okay, the rest of the vault dwellers will have to raise your child while you're out. We're collecting some resources. Okay, let's go ahead and look at my next building, which is going to be, I already know what it is. It's going to be rad things, and another one to ignore at the beginning of the game. Yes, ignore that stuff. Yes, so I ignore that one at the very beginning of the game as well because I don't want to waste dwellers on that one. I ignore the storage room because it's a waste of your 300 caps. The one I want, oh, there's a new one there, Overseer's office. But the one I want is not this one, not this one, not that one, but this one, the weight room. The weight room is the next one I want to put down. Now, I think, that's just me, I think the weight room, athletics rooms, and armory should be before all of these. Should be right here after the med lab, because that's when you want to start training up your people very, very early on, so that the sooner you train up their endurance, the more hit points they get every time they level. As well as, of course, they get stronger and they can do more production. And in the long run, your settlement becomes a lot easier to manage because you, of course, have physically leveled them up through a thing I call night mode. Now, we may or may not be able to get to night mode by the time we're done here. We will see how it goes. But if someone's not doing anything, out of this vault they go, so they're not burning up my resources. It's nothing personal against them. I just send them out because I don't want them burning my resources. Kids, have you seen the mysterious stranger in your vault? I just did for the first time. No, I haven't seen him in here yet. I haven't seen him in here yet, though I have seen him many times. And he's super hard to find in my other vault, which is completely filled out. I have 200 dwellers. I've been playing it for over a year. My Vault 45 on my iPad. I haven't seen him yet in this particular vault. Kids, can I have a dweller? Yes, eventually slam the door through the face. I will add you. Now, the real fast way to do this, by the way, instead of sitting here playing the game real time like I'm doing, is to actually start this going and then go do another vault. Because you can run 3 vaults at the same time. So we could be doing this, let this run, go do another vault, come back and check on it, and do that as well. This way you're kind of doing multiple things at the same time. Or you can just close out of this, go do something else, play another game, Fallout 4 or whatever else, and then come back and check on them. Your food supply is dropping almost down to nothing. Send all your extra dwellers to the wasteland, Lord Winter. Send them to the wasteland. Don't let them hang out in there. Now, I'm currently playing on PC for the first time. Not the first time playing this game, but the first time playing it on PC. It just came out today. Having a great time playing the game and doing all sorts of fun stuff. So we're adding more and more stuff to it. And now we're ready to open our pets. Let's see what we're going to get here. Kitty cat. Tiger, +1 child specials. Oh, I should have got that out before my child was born. I should have got that out before my child was born. Why was I not doing that? All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to give it to, let me give it to my main guy here who's defending. Child specials. Okay, so let's go ahead and work a bit. I think we got some of the ladies back. So we're going to go ahead and make even more dwellers because we got plenty of caps here. Again, you need at least 1,000, I would say, to keep expanding your vault. And I'm not sure how much these other girls have to go before it is time for more children, but I'm going to drag these 2 up here. like so. You see how you're doing out there. Actually, I'm going to recall you as well. That's right. I'm going to see what at some point what you need to do is keep building up, because I need to get to the weight room, which is 24 people. Once I get to the weight room and the athletics and army room, then I'm styling. But that probably won't happen until next time. So we'll probably play a bit. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. If you want to know when I'm playing Fallout Shelter, just watch my Twitter. I will throw on there that I'll be doing bonus streams of Fallout Shelter as well. Oh, look at a little cat. He's so cute. All right, so we got those up there. So which guys do we want to put over there? Now we don't have that many dwellers, so it's pretty easy just to go around and click on them all. Though you can just go up here eventually when you have too many, and just sort this way, and go. Okay, Timothy Jenkins here, who actually should be renamed to whoever's first on the list here. Let's see. And I already got Minteraz, so get Samson in there. And we're going to put strength. And then at Samson 577. Boom! Welcome to Vault 45. There we go. And your guy's going to get to go up here and hang out with these ladies. And let's see, G-Dub is okay. My character's at 81, that's okay. Sheffers is next. Now I go in order, not in order of their charisma, but in order of their happiness. Because again, the more happier they are, the more efficient they are. And you don't always have that many ladies to bring up their happiness. So I'm gonna go ahead and let them go up into there. I think I've got all my ladies in there. And away we go. Now, of course, I can make this go faster just by going ahead and giving her that charisma outfit there. Now, she's actually already got a little boost in charisma because she has the initiative robe as well. Jay the Fox, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Kiz, can I be a dweller? I want to be in the water room. Well, I don't give out specific rooms, but I may add you as a dweller eventually. Let me go ahead and add you to the list. Again, I'm going to add just a few people to the list here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time micromanaging the list. TF Chef Guy, Enderman, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. We try a quest on this stream. Eventually, I can't do them right now until I have to do an overseer's office. So I do need another few dwellers here. But yeah, when I get 2 more dwellers, I think I'm at 16. Yep. Then I'm going to do that. Go and collect, bring her in. And there we go. We'll wait for them all to couple up first. And Lord Winter wants to be in there. A lot of dwellers are at. You want to be the overseer, slam the door with the face? That's me. I'm the overseer. I'm even sitting behind the desk. I made this desk. I made this desk in Maya. Fashioned after Fallout Shelter, by the way. This is the one you see in Fallout Shelter itself, which is pretty cool. Now, we want to go in here and we want to check something. What would I do without you? Now, we're checking for, hey, it's great hanging out with family. If we see that, we're in trouble. We got to actually switch out the people because they will not couple up. Like a cute, chubby polar bear, always trying to break the ice. Oh, we got some loving going on over there. They're getting their dance on. Getting their dance on. So how's the PC version different from the mobile version? One, you can use the mouse. It runs incredibly smooth and wonderful. This version is awesome. Awesome. Now, the mouse makes it a lot easier and more precise to play the game. Also, it is way robust. It actually runs really, really well on the PC. Oh, you think I should put the... Oh, that's true. Duh, yeah. We want to put it on the pregnant lady. Who's the most recent pregnant lady? Let's put it on Air Julia here. Let's go ahead and do that. That is true, Ameriday. Thanks for the backup, as always. At every opportunity, when I'm about to go offline, I want to make sure that all the ladies are pregnant, because when I come back, if I leave for more than 3 hours and I come back, then they're all going to have children, which is then going to boost my vault. Day one of your vault is pretty tough because you get to a point like right now where we're just kind of in that waiting mode, right? So day two is tough. So you get a whole bunch of things set up. You get a whole bunch of people, you know, you get the ladies going. They're all pregnant. They're going to have children. If you can actually get the children to be born first, then come back like the next day, then you have a bunch of children. You'll then have way more dwellers than you have now, etc., etc. And then you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Now, eventually what I'm going to do is actually remove the power room. I'm going to remove it. And I'm also going to remove the room here, this room. And I'm going to move this room so it's out of the way down here. And then I'm going to take this room and I'm going to move it right up here to the top. The reason why I'm going to do that is so that I have, this is my defense room. So I don't even need to move my people out of there. I can just pull them over here and then have them defend in here. And then this room will be way down here, but one step down so that it is away from everything else. So when it constantly is getting stuff in it all the time, I don't have to keep pulling people in there. It'll just go, that event will be over, and then I can just keep rolling on with my vault, which is super useful. Real Sconza, what's up, what's up? We're playing some Fallout Shelter on PC here. I need to mark you guys off. And I got Samson in there. Not yet, Big Chef, but you are next on the list, by the way. Next on the list. Boom. Putting that one in as my wife. There we go. That's usually her nickname. Run away. It's the fire. Awesome. Oh, there we go. We're going to get some loving going on in here. There they go. Get that. Oh, double loving. Getting that double loving going on. Oh, yeah. Gonna get me some new dwellers. Raise the happiness of dweller 100%. I just raised 4 people to 100%. Look at that. 94% happiness. Feel that love in here. Ooh, look at them all smiling. All right. Why is that not going away? There we go. All right, now notice I've got an S in the front of him. That's the reason why I have an S there, is so I know that he goes into the strength room. Jeffers here. Also, I think I had him somewhere. I can't remember. Sunshine here was also somewhere where I can't remember. And, of course, we know where Mint Girasse was. Down here in the agility room. And I think he was in perception. Perception. Agility there. And we're good. Now I have one problem right now in my vault, because I have 16 people. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where's number 16? Alright. Where's number 16? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where's number 16? Number 16 is the child. Just so you know. If you're wondering where's your 16th dweller, the child actually counts as one of your dwellers. So important to know that. Important to know. Alright, Mama Milky. Let's go ahead and couple up somebody else who is the most unhappy male in here. Now this is what you have to do as the overseer. Not just worry about coupling the same people up together, but making sure to make people happier and also to procreate. Keep going. I hope we have donuts for breakfast tomorrow. Donuts for breakfast? Crazy. Crazy. Buckmints. Getting some loving going in here. I like the new Coca-Cola Quantum Mag. Can you check it out, Jade? I got 6 of them from a starter lunchbox right at the very beginning of the game. I couldn't believe it. That's 6 of those. Like, dope. Awesome. Awesome. Got them for free. Boom. Look at those stem packs. Oh, let's make sure our stem packs aren't maxed. Yes, they are. They are maxed out. Let's see what objectives we have as well. Successfully rush 4 rooms, that we can work on. Scrap 3 weapons or outfits, that we can work on. And collect food, that'll happen over time. Let's go ahead and start with scrapping. This is scrapping, by the way. They did add this if you've not played Fallout Shelter in quite a while. they added the ability to scrap the item. So I can go ahead and scrap it, say okay. Basically, I got nothing, but I did get 1 toward my objective, which isn't bad at all. Notice that my stuff is nearly full now. My resources don't take so much micromanagement. I can hit it every now and again and be fine. So we got that going. And now that we did that one, what do we got? Successfully brushed 3 rooms. Now we've got, or 4 rooms. Now we got plenty of stuff here, so we're going to go ahead and just activate that. That has failed. Now sometimes you want to purposely fail in these so you can further your various quests as well. Giving her that charisma outfit, and then I'm going to find the other girl that had the other charisma robe. Turn that off of her. That can be used by both men and women. So now, instead of having a terrible charisma 2, well, it's not that bad, and dude who has charisma 1, it is now charisma 3 and charisma 4, 5, 6. Yeah, charisma 6. So that's going to make them couple up quicker, so we don't have to wait as long for them to couple up. Now, another problem I have right now is there's nobody in the Wasteland collecting me goods. And that really is no big deal right now. What I really want is to make sure that I'm now expanding, because I have so many caps. I have like 4,000 caps that I really need to start building that momentum and expanding my vault so I can get to that 24. If I can get to that 24, I can start putting strength building down. Oh, there we go. Some more loving going on in here. Got that loving going on. Can someone send me the link for Fallout Shelter on PC? Absolutely. There you go, Poloscans. I made a command for it earlier. If anybody needs that, by the way, and me and Ameridave are not paying attention, you can just type in !PC FS, I think it is. Or FSPC, sorry. ! FSPC. Just go ahead and put that in there, and then it will give the link to download it. More resources. Bide my time. All right. I'm going to take this guy's outfit off, and this girl's outfit off so I can use them later. And then I'm going to take Sun Rebel here, and I'm going to put him back. Where did I have him before? I think he was down here. Right down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on him, and I'm actually going to assign him a role, which is agility. That's what I put that first letter for in the beginning. You see we got strength there. We got strength. My character already has an S. And Air Julia was originally on agility, it looks like, but not really helping there in agility. But it has good strength. So I'm going to go ahead and switch Air Julia now to use these country girl things. She's going to give strength 4, and she's actually going to have among the highest strength in here, and that's going to help a lot to keep our power boosted. The production of our power now should be insane. Let's go look. Let's see, power production. Yes, 11.43. Look at that production. It's doing great. Most of it is double or at least 1.5 times what is being consumed, which is awesome. That's very good. Very good start. Very, very good. Wish you could build up in the mountain. Oh, yeah, huh? Up into here. Well, I was hoping it would be a bit bigger, too, that you could build a bigger vault. Bigger vault and hopefully more dwellers, but I think it just might be 200 dwellers like the other one. Of course, it's going to be more robust on the PC and play a lot better on the PC because it plays really nicely on the PC. Is there any changes to PC comparing to mobile versions? I have not played the latest changes on Fallout Shelter. I just updated it earlier today. But I have played extensively on the mobile versions, and it doesn't really look so. It looks like it's pretty close to exactly the same thing. except for the kind of the way the interface works. Notice it's got living quarters down here instead of your arrow being in the upper right-hand corner. It's now at the bottom, so you can access all of that. And there's a Nuka-Cola Quantum up there. Basically, it gives you the option to speed stuff up. Speed that stuff up. I've showed you how to stabilize your vault, how to sustain the vault, how to go from a base vault and then upgrade to kind of like the next level where we're at now, past level 14, where we bring all our people back and they're sustaining the vault with no problem. And we're not really, hurting for resources. Our failure bar right here, this kind of line, is at least about middle, which is perfect. Now, perfectly balanced right now. So I could AFK for a while and come back, and it would probably be fine. But not too long, but enough where it could be fine for at least a minute or two. So you want to have at least one weapon per room in the very beginning so that it's protecting those rooms through there. So yeah, I think we're at about another 5 minutes here in Fallout Shelter. Man, we've just been destroying this category. Destroying categories. Yet again, #1 in Fallout Shelter as well. I've been #1 in Star Wars The Old Republic many, many times, as well as #1 in Fallout 4 as well. Thanks to all you awesome people hanging out in the stream. I really love this game. It's really a fantastic game. And again, look at what an amazing start we did, because we had thought it through in advance to say, okay, how are we going to set up our rooms? How are we going to do it the most efficient way very early on in the game? Now, one of the other things that I might add right now, and eventually I'll have to take it away, is storage, right? Now, I don't want to add it right here. Actually, we could probably add these while we're at it. We start moving our rooms around since we have a little bit of downtime here while we're waiting for these ladies to be born and people to be born. So we'll go ahead and burn some of this money by adding an elevator. Now, what I'm going to do is actually add a few elevators here, like so. And then maybe one more right there. Now, the reason why I'm going to add these other elevators, and I'm actually going to leave a gap here. Eventually, I'm going to put my rataways there. But the reason why I added these is so that I can add storage. Now, again, the reason why I want to add storage is so that I can have more stem packs built up. Not more stem packs, more items built up over time. Okay. Then it's also going to have a gap so that if it does, when my people come back from the Wasteland, they've been gone for like 24 hours and they need more storage, I can add it there. And then the first time I need it. I don't need it right now. I'm not going to add it right now. But I could add it there if I wanted to. Resources. I heard a kitty. I heard a kitty cat. Okay. And so what I really want, though, is let's work on this up here. We're going to start switching some stuff around. So let's go ahead and do living quarters. I'm going to build it way down here toward the bottom. And we're going to destroy that. We're going to burn a ton of cash here. And we're going to see if we can go ahead and pull her all the way down here. See, now it's also good to have your living quarters at the bottom, because any of your pregnant ladies will then run all the way to the bottom away from the danger. Because it's pretty hard for them to get through all of this danger once you have a lot of weapons and you have a lot of defenses set up. Now I'm going to try something. It's probably not going to work yet, but we're going to give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and destroy that. It did work. Awesome, awesome. Because I have enough down here to cover how many people I have right now. So now that room is totally gone. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and build more power rooms. And you might be like, whoa, wait a minute, why are you building power rooms? Now, I'm actually, since I have enough resources here, I'm going to show you again if you missed it earlier. Look, it's $150 to make a power room. If I want to reduce that cost, I'm going to go ahead and pull these guys out of here. Take her way down here to the bottom. Like so. And I'm now going to create a gap right here and destroy that. Again, don't be destroying your major stuff if you don't have enough caps. And now I'm going to put my power generator right up there, like so. Now, if you actually skip the tutorial in the very beginning of the game, at least on I haven't tried it yet in here. If you skip the tutorial, you can actually go in and choose where you want your living quarters to be, which is cool. Again, we'll talk about those gaps and whatnot in probably another stream. So now this is going to be my defense room. Now there's going to be 4 people already in there. I can pull them over here, and then when they run into the next room, I'll then pull them in that room. And they'll be ready to shoot anybody who comes in who's trying to take over. Trying to take over. Okay, so I think that's probably good for right now. We're going to let those babies grow up. We have every single lady in here who is eventually going to have a child. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the main menu. Now, again, we can start another vault, work on that vault, and then come back to this one, and we can go back and forth across all of that. Now, I hope you guys like this extra long stream for my for Fallout Shelter, the new release for PC. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is it for this particular stream for Fallout Shelter. So we're going to go ahead and leave that, and we'll come back and check on that. Next time, by the way, we'll also start some other vaults and try some different style of starts as well.